Okay. Hello students, good morning everyone. Good morning everyone. With fire, with energy. Good morning everyone. Good morning everyone. Yes, why this first bench is empty? Vanga friendly. Yes. Oh, AC. Okay. Okay. You are comfortable everyone? Right? Okay. So let me introduce myself. I am Vittal, a chartered accountant. I am teaching past 8 years for CA students and CMA students. Recently, I taught other institute also. Today, these are revision lectures, correct? We are starting for financial accounting, correct? Yes or no? Very good. So, how many of you already studied the FA? Already studied? Anyone? Already you studied? Very good. Who is studying first time? Raise your hand. First time. Very good. See, we should have some transparency. Correct, right? You should not hide anything with me, okay? Right? Appoda, you will understand me and I will understand you. Correct? It is for give and take policy. Correct? If you are transparent with me, I can, whatever knowledge I am having, I can give my best to you. Correct? Because this 5 days or 6 days, whatever we have scheduled, in that we need to cover entire syllabus of FA, right? So if I know that you have studied or you haven't studied, so we can, based on that, we can plan. Correct, right? Otherwise, what will happen? I will assume that, okay, my students, they know. So it will be like some point will come that you will not understand anything. But I will have the mind, okay, my students, they are understanding. Correct? Correct? It should not have happened like this. So always be a transparent. Whatever doubt you have, whatever I ask you, you should answer for that. Correct? Yes or no? So before we start the class, let's create some positive energy. So let's clap everyone with a beautiful smile on your beautiful face. Yes, clap everyone. நல்லா சத்தமா கிளாப் பண்ணுங்கடா. நல்லா ஜாலியா ஃபேஸ்ல ஸ்மைல் இருக்கணும் ஃபர்ஸ்ட். வெரி குட். யா லாஸ்ட் 2 ஜோடி பேசக்கூடாதம்மா. ஓகேவா? நல்லா ஜாலியா கிளாப் பண்ணு. ஓகேவா? ஈன பல்ல காமி ஈ. வெரி குட். இப்போ பாரு how beautiful faces are there, right? Very good. So my dear students, look that. Okay. So my dear students, FA, this comes for how many marks? How many marks? 100 marks. Thanks God. How many marks this subject comes in exam? 100 marks. Very good. If you observe, the question paper is not for 100 marks. Question paper is for 120 marks, right? Or more than that. 120. Check panalama. Okay. So there is total how many questions are there, sir? Total 8 questions will be there. First question will be what, sir? Compulsory question which comes as a MCQ. What is MCQ? Very good, very good. So multiple choice question which comes for how many marks, sir? 30 marks, right? Thereafter there will be total 7 questions. How many questions? 7 questions which comes for 14 marks each. Out of that you need to solve how many questions? 5 questions. Correct? Yes or no? So that means you have 2 options. Out of 7 questions, you have how many options, sir? 2 options. You can leave that chapters in a option, right? But never leave the first question in the option. You will be in the option then. Correct, right? Right? Okay. So first of all, you tell me that what you know about the FA? Any idea about the FA and all? Anything you have studied? You felt FA is a difficult subject or easy subject? That's first time. Easy or difficult? Very good. FA is what, sir? Very, very easy subject. You know? Rambo easy subject. In FA, you can easily score 60 plus marks. I can guarantee one thing to you. These 6 days, if you regularly come to the class, without fail, and if you do the homework, definitely 60 plus marks you can easily score. That is my guarantee. That I can tell you, you come regularly to the class, I'll make sure that you will get what? 60 marks or 60 plus mark if you follow my instruction. Is that clear? Yes or no? So I need two promises from you. What is the one? First promise is that you should regularly come to the class. Correct? That's main. Otherwise there is so many, so many commitments are there. We're committed to so many things. Correct? So first thing, you should regularly come to the class these 6 days. After that, second promise I need from you, that is you should do the homework, because the 6 days you should do entire 6 days for FA, financial accounting. End of the 6 days we'll solve one exam paper which came in the last attempt, and you will feel that and the question paper romba easy. That much I can make you the perfection. That much perfection will be there in your studies. So what is the approach of the class? In these 6 days, our entire focus will be two things: to cover 100% concept, and number two is to solve the sums to the extent possible. Few sums I'll be giving you as a homework, few sums will be solving in the class. Like concept, you don't have to write anything, we'll be giving you the material for the concept book, okay, which will be given mostly tomorrow EOD or today EOD, okay. So maximum I have given, so tomorrow you will get what's a concept book which include all your concept of the FA. Maximum concept will be there. Is that clear? So I'll be explaining all the concept to you for all the chapters, and we'll solve few sums here. Is that clear? Yes or no? Right? That is more than sufficient for your exam. Is it clear? Yes or no? And whenever you come to the class now, I need another thing from you. Come with the relaxed mind. The pressure le varukulaadu. Ayyo class ku ponom, revision class irukku and mari varukulaadu. You should come with a free of mind. Mind free iruknu. Appoda everything will go inside. Whatever I teach you na, it will go inside your head. If you come with a pressure na, inna theriyuma, nothing will go inside your head. What will you will be thinking? Ayyo FA class ponoda. Okay, 5-6 நாள் போணும் கிளாஸ்க்கு. கரெக்டா இல்ல? அந்த மைண்ட் செட்ல எப்பவுமே வரக்கூடாது கிளாஸ்க்கு. கரெக்டா இல்ல? Because my dear student, this is your responsibility and this is your career. கரெக்டா இல்ல? Right? We should be honest to our career first. நம்ம careerல honest இருக்கணும் first. அதுக்கு அப்புறம் தான் the career will become honest to you. கரெக்டா இல்ல? If we are not honest to ourselves, definitely our career also will not become honest to ourselves. Correct? So first be truthful to yourself, come regularly to the class, do the homework, and after that you see the result, then you will say, okay, sir said is correct. Are you getting my point? Yes or no? So with this, let's start with the first chapter of the FA. So today, what is our agenda first? Every day we'll discuss first agenda, what we are going to discuss in the one day. Right? This is our schedule. So today we are going to discuss first basics of accounting. Yes or no? Basic. Because I want to know whether you know basics or not, right? We'll study the basics, then we start with the main chapter. Correct? Because if you don't know the basic, correct? If you don't know the basic, and if you start directly the class, subject, like chapter, what will happen? Something you will not understand. Correct? So the outline, the basic must be strong, our foundation should be strong. Correct? Yes or no? Right? So my dear student, first of all, now this 1 hour will be studying only what's the basics. Basics in what are basics? Journal, ledger, trial balance. Appoda what will happen, sir? When we do the main chapter, let's say bills of exchange. Today we'll start the bills of exchange. We do the depreciation chapter. If you know the basic, na, upon the chapter number jolly irukum. Number easy irukum. Correct? Yes or no? Right? So tell me first thing, what is journal? What is journal? Because you most of you might have done CMA foundation. Foundation padichinga illada? Direct entry. Foundation. How many of you foundation? Foundation route, very good. Direct entry, directly jump. Oh, very good. For you people, I need to ask basics, correct? So you will be answering then. Okay, these people, they might know something, correct? See, listen. Here, I am not targeting anyone. Appo yosikkulada neenga. Sorry, is targeting namla target pandrangala illaya. Correct? Here we are We are to share our knowledge. Only difference is you and me. You know what? I am qualified, you are a student. One time will come, you will be also qualified in my place. So அப்போ அதனால நம்ம டிஃபரன்ஸ் இருக்கக்கூடாது. Today I have knowledge little bit more than you. Correct இல்ல, right? Tomorrow you will also gain that knowledge. Yes or no? So I have come here to share my knowledge to you. That's it. So you should also share your knowledge to me. Correct இல்ல? அப்ப நல்லா இருக்கும்னா ரெண்டு பேர் ஷேர் பண்ணிட்டோம்னா. Correct இல்ல? Yes or no? உண்மை சொல்லுங்கடா. Yes or no? எஸ் சொல்லிட்டா மட்டும் பத்தாது. நம்ம என்ன பண்ண தெரியுமா? கிளாப் பண்ணணும். ஓகே, அந்த கிளாஸ்ல அடிக்கடி கிளாப் பண்ணாலும் இன்னொரு இந்த ஃபயர் வரும். கரெக்டா இல்ல? எஸ், சும்மா உட்காரக்கூடாது கிளாஸ்ல. ஆர் ஏபிள் டு அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட்? அப்ப என்ன பண்ணணும் நீங்க? என்ன பண்ணணும்? அந்த கிளாப் பண்ணும்போது ஃபுல்லா சவுண்ட் வரணும். கரெக்டா இல்ல? இல்ல பில்டிங் சும்மா இன்னும் என்ன ஆகணும்? பில்டிங் என்ன ஆகணும்? அதிரணும். கரெக்டா? பில்டிங் ஷுட் ஷேக். அந்த மாதிரி நம்ம கிளாப் பண்ணோம். அப்போ என்ன ஆகும் தெரியுமா? சம் ஸ்டூடெண்ட் ஸ்லீப்பிங்னா ஷீல் ஆல்சோ அவேக். ஐயோ என்னாச்சுன்னா. கரெக்டா இல்ல? நம்ம கிளாஸ்ல யார அப்படி பண்ணாலே நம்ம கிளாப் பண்ணா he should think, ஐயோ நம்ம எங்க இருக்கோம்? பார்க்ல இருக்கோம், தியேட்டர்ல இருப்போம். He should think like that. கரெக்டா இல்ல? Right? Okay. So tell me what is journal? Yes. Open question to everyone. Okay va? And louder. Yes. Recording transaction. What is transaction? Yes. Fast. So what is journal first? Okay. What is journal? Sir, எங்களை கேட்கக்கூடாது நீங்க. ஓகேவா? ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சொல்றேன் நாங்க. ஓகேவா? Yes. Girls, what? Primary books of accounts. Very good. Next. This question they have asked in the exam in MCQ. What is journal? And they have given you the 4 options in MCQ. We forget to study the basic, and that comes in the your MCQ, right? So always if you see the MCQ, there is a basic questions only. What is capital expenditure, revenue expenditure? They will give an example and they will ask whether it is capital or revenue. They will give the accounting equation one and they will ask you whether it is correct equation or wrong equation. And my question they are asking. So basic little bit I want to ask you. Is that clear? Yes or no? Right? Yes. What is journal? Fast. Any idea? Think pannakuladu. Right? Yes. Last two girls. What is journal? So as she said, journal is a what, sir? It is a primary book of account where the transactions are recorded in a chronological order, right? Journal is what, sir? Journal is what? Loud and clear. Journal is what? It is a primary book of account where the transactions are recorded in chronological order. Sir, what is chronological order? Yes, date wise. As on when transaction occurred, we record in our books of accounts. As on when transaction happened, we record in our books of accounts. It's called chronological order. We cannot record the today's transaction tomorrow or 10 days transaction today. No. As on when transaction happened, நம்ம record பண்ணோம் நம்ம bookல. That is called what, sir? Chronological order. Correct இல்லையா? Yes or no? So always நம்ம accounting starting point, if you see accounting starting point, first you see the entity. First is what, sir? Entity means business. நம்ம யார bookல transaction record பண்ண போறோம், அது entity we must know first. Then what will come, sir? Entity or transaction will come. Correct இல்லையா? And the transaction we should record on the basis of what's the golden rule. On the basis of what? Golden rule. So if someone asks what is a accounting cycle? Accounting cycle now what, sir? First there will be entity. First is what there? Entity. அப்போ நம்ம என்ன பண்ணோம், sir? Entities transaction. Entities transaction. Then what is next one? Then what? We prepare the what? Journal. We prepare what, sir? Journal. Journal based on what, sir? Golden rule. After journal what we do? Ledger. After ledger what we do? Trial balance. Are you getting my point? And after trial balance what we do? Financial statement. We prepare what, sir? Financial statement. So end result of the FA, any accounting, end result is what, sir? Financial statement. Our ultimate objective is what, sir? to prepare the financial statement of the sole proprietor or company, any organization, correct? To prepare the financial statement, we must know what is journal, we must know what is ledger, we must know what is trial balance, correct? If we know all these three things, appoda that financial statement become what's very easy. Yes or no, correct? So first thing, my dear student, I ask you, what is journal? We discussed that journal is what, sir? It is a primary book of account where transactions are recorded in a chronological order. Yes or no? Chronological order na inna, sir, as on when transaction occurred, correct? Sir, number transaction record pannu, okay, but how to record the transaction? How to record the transaction, correct? We should record the transaction. We should record the transaction on the basis of what, sir? Golden rule, rules of accounting, correct? Yes or no? So how many rules are there, my dear students? How many rules are there? How many rules are there? 3 rules or 4 rules? Okay, 3 rules, correct. How many rules are there, sir? 3 rules are. Which are those 3 rules? Personal, real, nominal, correct? So they all deal with what, sir? Personal deal with what, sir? The individual. It can be a artificial person or natural person, correct? Then real account deal with what, sir? Assets. And nominal account deal with what, sir? Income and expenses, correct? And that's why, my dear student, if you know that the expenses will have which balance? Can you tell me? Expenses will have which balance? Debit balance or credit balance? Yes, very good. So expenses will have which balance, sir? Debit balance, correct? Then income will have which balance, sir? Credit balance. And asset will have which balance? Very good, very good. Then liability will have which balance? Wow, super. Then capital will have which balance? Wow, super, you are genius. Okay, so this is what, sir? The balances of the respective account. Now one chinna kelvi kekra ungalku, okay, keklama? Yes or no? Suppose if I want to increase the expenses, number expenses increase panno, correct? What we should do? Shall I debit or shall I credit? Debit panno. Yes or no? Shall we debit or credit? Debit. Yes or no? See, please participate everyone. Okay? If you are silent, I will be violent. Okay? Yes or no? Right? Okay. So expense will have which balance, sir? Debit balance. So if I want to increase the expenses, so number inna panno, sir? Debit panno. Yes, we have to debit it. If the asset, if I want to increase the asset, what we should do? Debit it. If I want to decrease the asset, wow, super. If I want to increase the liability, if I want to decrease the liability, wow, very good. If I want to increase the capital, if I want to decrease the capital, very good, excellent. Now, suppose I want to increase the purchases. I want to increase the purchases. So purchase is what for the business? Expense. So expense will have which balance? Debit balance. So if you want to increase the debit, what we should do? Debit it. So purchase account will be what, sir? Debited. Yes or no? If I purchase the goods, the purchase can be in the 2 form, either in cash or on credit. What is a cash purchase, sir? Cash means where the transaction happen with the immediate settlement. Number vangro and immediately we are making the payment. Are you able to understand or not? That is called what, sir? Cash transaction. Credit transaction na inna. What do you mean by credit transaction? Credit means what? Yes, that means transaction took place, but settlement is going to happen when, sir? In the future period. Yes or no, right? That we call as what, sir? Credit transaction. So any business, there are 2 types of transaction. It can be in the nature of cash or it can be in the nature of what, sir? Credit. Yes or no? Whenever there is a cash transaction, what will happen, my dear student? Cash will come or cash will go. There might be what, if there is a cash sales, what will happen, sir? Cash will come. If the cash purchase, what will happen, sir? Cash will go. Yes or no? Same thing, my dear student. If there is a credit transaction, then there might be a debtors in my business or creditors is my business. Correct? You must know how they invented the debtors and creditors. Correct? Right? So debtors will be there. Debtors will be there when there is what, sir? Credit what? Sales. Correct? If there is a credit sales, அப்போதான் நம்ம business யார் வருவாங்களா sir? Debtors வருவாங்களா, correct? If there is a cash sales, will debtors comes? No, there won't be what sir? Debtors. Then if there is a cash purchase, there is no creditors and all, correct? Yes or no? But if there is a credit purchase, appo creditors will come. Are you getting my point? Yes or no, right? So always remember one thing, whenever there is a credit transaction gives the birth to what sir? Debtors or creditors. If there is a cash transaction, there cannot be a debtors, there cannot be what sir? Creditors. Are you able to understand? Yes or no? I'm talking about the your main business activity. Yes or no, right? Okay sir, the purida illada idu varaikum? Yes or no, boys and girls, are you able to understand? Yes, no, both are mixed, so you understand now, okay, right? Are you able to understand what I'm trying to say? Yes, okay. Next, my dear student, you take any business, whether business is the small or medium scale, small business or medium scale business or larger scale business. In that business, two types of transactions are there, two types of nature of the transaction. Which are the nature of the transaction? What is the nature of the transaction? Debit credit is a journal, that is what's the accounting side, debit and credit. No, any business there will be two types of transaction. Even though you go to small tea shop, you will find that two types of transaction. What is that? No, cash, inward outward. No, I think sir class got over, then inward supply, outward supply, correct? Very good. Next, capital or no? Yes, any other thing? Think something, you just imagine one shop is there. In that shop, what type of transaction will be there? Cash, then cash or credit? Okay, I will tell you. You'll say, oh, priya. Any business, there are two types of transaction. Either transaction can be in the nature of expenses, or it can be with a receipt. It can be what sir? Expenditure, or what sir? Receipt. Other than that, can you find any transaction there? You take any small tea shop, what will be the nature? You purchase the tea. What type of transaction is that? You purchase tea, that is what sir? Cash for you. You may purchase in cash or credit, different issue. But in the business, it can be what sir? Cash. That means the cash, or what? It can be receipt, or it can be what sir? Expenditure. Correct? Yes or no? They said that expenses or receipts are divided into two classification. It can be in the nature of capital, or it can be in the nature of what sir? Revenue. Yes or no? Right? It can be in the nature of capital, or it can be in the nature of what sir? Revenue. Right? Yes or no? Okay. Are you getting my point? Yes. So can you tell me what do you mean by now revenue expenditure? Revenue expenditure na inna, like I told you that any business, so transaction, we write transaction, divide in two parts. It can be in the nature of what sir? Expenditure, right? And then it can be in the nature of what sir? Receipt, correct? Yes or no? This expenditure we divide into how many parts sir? Two parts. It can be what sir? Capital, or what sir? Revenue. So yes or no? Correct? So can you tell me what do you mean by revenue expenses, and what do you mean by capital expenditure? Any difference is there or not? Tell me fast. Is there any difference or not? Yes. What is that? What do you mean by revenue? What do you mean by capital? Yes. Very good. Excellent. Example? Yes. Okay, very good, very good. Let's clap for her. Let's clap for her. Very good. Excellent, ma. Right? Yes. See, some students are not clapping. I don't know why. Clap pannonalla jolly. Okay, wa? Yes. Any other difference between capital and revenue? Yes. Okay. There's a capital expenditure. If you purchase the asset, every year we cannot purchase the asset, correct? Yes or no? So this expenditure cannot happen regularly. First thing, it happen once in while. It's a lifetime. Once in while means what? Till the asset is in the use, we make that expenditure. Correct, right? For example, this AC, air conditioner, is a capital expenditure or revenue expenditure first? Capital revenue, capital this is because one time expenses, correct? But suppose the AC got repaired. Upon winner pandro sir, the AC tukita will buy what's our new AC. Correct? But till we use, that is what expenditure capital, we won't incur that expenditure again and again. Every year we won't purchase the AC. If every year or every day if you start purchasing the AC na, in this hall there is only AC. There will be only what's the AC, nothing will be there. Correct? Yes or no? But revenue expenditure is what, sir? Which are relating to your day-to-day business operation. Day-to-day business operation. Correct? Like, for example, you purchase the goods. Payment of salary. Payment of what, sir? Wages. Are you getting my point or not? Right? Advertisement expenses. Advertisement expenses. These all are what, sir? Revenue expenses. Right? So what is revenue expenses? Are those expenses which gives the benefit up to 12 months. Up to 12 months. And these expenses are what, sir? Recurring in nature. These expenses what, sir? Recurring. Recurring line na, sir? Again and again and again. Till the business is there, you have to incur those expenses. We call that as what, sir? Revenue expenses. Yes or no? You can take running notes also, okay wa? If you want, you can take the running notes, okay wa? Because I cannot dictate all the things, right? So whenever you want, you can take running notes, okay? You are permitted to take running notes, right? Okay, this since is the basics, you cannot take, that is your choice, but if you want, you can take it, right? Okay, then come to the next one, capital expenditure. So what is capital expenditure? Are those expenditure which gives the benefit more than one accounting period. More than what, sir? One accounting. So if the expenditure is going to give the benefit more than one accounting period, what we call that, sir? Capital expenditure. Yes or no? What we call that? Capital expenditure. If that expenditure is giving benefit up to 1 year, we call that what, sir? Revenue expenditure. Is that clear? Yes or no? Right? This is a plain definition. Now, let me ask some question to you. Correct? Yes or no? Because they may ask in the exam also. Now, there is one theater, cinema hall. In the cinema hall, they increase the sitting capacity. In the cinema hall, they increase what, sir? Sitting capacity of the audience. Now, they increase the sitting capacity. Is it a revenue expenditure or capital expenditure? Capital or revenue? Think. Is it one-time expense or every year they will increase the sitting capacity? One time, correct? Yeah, every year they cannot do that, right? See, place will be limited, correct? How they can do every year? So it happen once in a while. Other than all that, it become which expenditures are? Capital expenditure. Yes or no? Let me ask you another question. So whenever we construct any building, we need to take the light or any cinema hall, we need to take the license from the center board to produce that movie, to show the movie in the theater. Correct? Because you cannot show any movie as it is without taking the license from the government, right? You took the license from the government and the payment you made, is it revenue expenditure or capital expenditure? Revenue or capital? So what our institute say, if you pay for the license first time, it become which expenditure? Capital. Other corporate, when you renew, renewal of license, it become what, sir? Revenue expenditure. This all the MCQ has come in the exam. Are you getting my point? So first time when you get the license from the government, it become capital expenditure. Thereafter, when you renew it every year, it become what, sir? Revenue expenditure. Is it clear? Yes or no? Right? Let me ask you another question. My dear student, suppose there is one car is there, okay? They want to increase the let's say sitting capacity of the car, or let's say the fuel efficiency of the car. The tank is there na, that they want to increase, or they want to increase the speed of the car. Now is it their expenditure which they made to increase that, capital or revenue? First they want to increase the, let's say, the sitting capacity or efficiency, or something they want to increase. Is it a revenue or capital? Now capital, yes or no, right? But suppose, my dear student, let's take an example. You purchase one bike, new bike you purchase, okay, the moment you went to showroom, you purchased the bike, bike came, you have come to the road, you started driving the bike, suddenly bike got punctured, Pudu bike. Now you have to go where, sir? Puncture shop. You will pay the money to him. Is it a capital expenditure or revenue expenditure? Capital or revenue? Revenue, correct? Sir, the puncture happened, it is not going to increase my what, sir? Efficiency or capacity or lifespan. If any expense is going to increase these three things, which are the three things, my dear student, loud and voice? Which are the three things? Efficiency, capacity and lifespan. If any expenditure is going to increase these three things, and the expenditure we call as a capital expenditure. Are you getting my point? Any expenditure which increase these three things, we call that expenditure as which expenditure, my dear student? Capital expenditure. Which are that three things, sir? Number one, efficiency, capacity and lifespan of the fixed asset. Is it clear? Yes or no? Are you able to understand? So if anything happened to the bike, so we call that expenditure as what, sir? A revenue expenditure. Yes or no? Correct. Now let's say you was going by bike and the tire got burst. Okay, well, suppose the tire got burst, so you have to replace the tire. Then the tire which you are going to replace, is it a revenue or capital? Revenue or capital? Think and tell me. Revenue or capital? Revenue or capital first? If you replace the tire, will the car or the bike capacity will increase? Previously 2 people, now 3 people will sit. Is the efficiency is going to increase? First it was 100 speed, the moment you put new tire it will 150 speed. So not a efficiency, not a capacity. Then what is the last one I told you? Is it going to increase? No. So this is which expenditure, sir? Revenue. That means to maintain the asset, what your expenditure we incurred, that is called what, sir? Revenue expenditure. Are you getting my point? To maintain the asset. Are you able to understand or not? At the upfront, what your expenditure you incurred, na, and the expenditure you call as what, sir? Capital. Are you able to understand? Yes or no? Right? Hey, are you able to understand what I am trying to tell? Hey, nalla jolly purida illada, or feeling bored illa, sir? Something we are learning. Hey, are you able to understand or not? Last, girls, yes, I want to ask you, right, whether you understand. That is what my first job. You should understand what I am teaching, right? Correct? Yes, both of you? Yes, okay. One last kili kek raha, okay, revenue and capital. Suppose there is a new home. You purchase new home, okay, in that new home you did little bit, some coloring or painting, some repair work you did in the new home. You did some repair work in the new home. Is it revenue expenditure or capital expenditure? Revenue expenditure, because new home yadiki repair and all, correct? You purchase old home. You purchase what, sir? Old home, and you did some repair. That is what, sir? Capital, because you are incurring the expenses. What, sir? First thing, please try to understand. Our institute is very clear. If you purchase any second-hand asset, before it is used, if you are incurring some expenses, before it is used, you are making any expenses. The expenses we call as what, sir? Capital expenditure. Once you start using that asset, any expenses you incur, that become what, sir? Revenue expenses. Are you able to understand? Once you started using that asset, after that, what your expenses you incur, that expenses are what, sir? revenue expenses. Is it clear? Yes or no? So I hope it is clear to you, and that's why, my dear student, this capital expenditure is there now. It will appear in the balance sheet. It will appear where, sir? And revenue expenditure appear, you know, when? With trading or P&L. Are you getting my point? Yes or no? Right? So that's why you will find in the balance sheet. If you visualize the balance sheet, right from the 11th standard, our beautiful teacher taught you balance sheet format. Correct? Yes, I hope you are not a poet batch. Correct? Yes or no? Right? So the beautiful teacher taught you as a balance sheet format. Capital, add net profit, less net loss, less drawings. Very good. Yes or no? Then what you will get, sir? You will get a closing capital. Correct? Then trade, there is a creditors. Correct? Then what is it? Bank loan. We have by hearted the format. Asset. Correct? In the asset, fixed asset, plant, machinery, building. Correct? So that machinery, plant, building, why we are writing in the balance sheet, my dear student? Because that is a capital expenditure. The benefit is not going to vanish within a 1 year. That's why it appear in the balance sheet. Is it clear? But you take the example of salary. Will the salary gives the benefit more than 12 months? No. It gives the benefit up to what, sir? 1 month only. Yeah, please, sir. The moment, the day, the month end, the salary credited, immediately debited will happen. Yes or no, right? You might have your parents and all, whoever going on employment, because we belongs to middle class family. Definitely our parents may be going on employment somewhere. So if they go on employment, end of the month, they will get what's the salary. One day, happiness will come. Wow, credited. Okay, wow. Thereafter, every day, debited. Okay, we'll be thinking when that credit message will come. Correct? Yes or no? So that benefit is only how many months, sir? 1 month. That 1 month only, 1 day only. Correct? Right? So that happiness na vera level. The moment you complete your CMA and you go on employment, my dear student, you will find you will get that message, na first message of your salary. You will, that happiness you can't imagine. That happiness na vera level. Whatever your hard work you put na, and the hard work will come into reality. The moment you see the message, your account is credited by 1,50,000. Wow. Correct? Yes or no? Adukkaga namu illame hard work pandrom, right? Yes or no? And it will happen. It happen. For that you need what's your dedication is required. Correct? Yes or no? Okay. So revenue account, what, sir? It appear what, sir? In revenue expenditure, it appear in the trading or profit and loss. Is it clear to everyone? Yes or no? See, I'm trying to create your some base from here. So final account, when you do na, final account, you will know what will come to the balance sheet, what will come to what, sir? Trading P&L account. Is it clear? Yes or no? Come to the next one. Now let me ask you, up to this, do you have any doubt? Revenue, capital, any doubt? What is this? Up to this, any doubt? Do you have capital, revenue? Any doubt here? No doubt. Come to the now receipt. Now receipt also are two types. Which are the two types? Capital or revenue. Correct? So what is capital receipt? Anyone can tell me? Any example do you know about the expenditure now? Capital, revenue, expenditure. Any other example? Any other example you may see in the, your exam and all, you face some difficulty to identify, you can ask me. Okay? Anything do you know? Any doubt about the capital, revenue? Any doubt? No doubt, na? Boys? Girls? No doubt, right? Okay, come to the receipt now. So how many types of receipts are there? How many types of receipts are there? Nanba? Very good. So how many types of receipts are there? How many types of receipts? One is capital or revenue. Correct? What is capital receipt? What is capital receipt? What is capital receipt? Sir, andor kelvi mattu kekadinge sir. Adda namu custom man. Correct? Right? But I will ask. Correct? I have to ask. Yes. So what is the what do you mean by capital receipt? Tell me fast. Engindava? Nee solluma. gain from the investment. It's the revenue, no? That means you will generate that receipt every year, na? You invested the money, correct? Repeat. Long-term investment. Long-term investment. Very good, my very. Let's clap for her. Very good one. Sale of long-term investment, right? You are selling the long-term investment. From that you generate it. You will get the money. That is not a revenue receipt. That is what, sir? Capital receipt. Every day you cannot sell the investment. For example, you have home and you want to purchase one new home. So you will sell that home, correct? So that is what? Capital receipt. Every year, every day you cannot sell one home. Can you sell every day one home? We should have that much home first. Correct, right? To sell every day one home, right? We should have that much home. Correct? We have only one home. Correct? So that become what's then capital nature. It become what's sir? Capital nature. Okay. What do you mean by now revenue? Any example of revenue? Receipt? Sale of what? Goods. Correct. Sale of goods. Any other example? Interest on bank loan. Which bank will give you the interest on bank loan? So that is called your saving back money or FD, fixed deposit. Correct? You did FD, fixed deposit. In that you are getting some interest. Other income. Correct? You are given some loan to other person. Okay, fine. So you are given some loan and he is giving you the interest on that loan. Correct? Okay, very good. For the banking company, generally what happen? In a corporate account, you will be learning all these things. Okay. So banking company, what happens, sir? They receive the interest, they pay the interest. Correct, right? But for us, we get the interest on the FD, fixed deposit or saving bank account balance. Correct? Saving bank na sir. Now account what your balance is there na. In that balance, we get some interest. That is also what, sir? Revenue receipt. Correct? Yes or no? Because every month, every year, or every we can say that every quarter we get the interest from the bank. Correct? Yes. Any other example? Yes. Any other example? Dividend received. Very good, ma. Next. Interest on capital. Okay. Next. Yes. Discount received. Actually, it is a non-cash transaction. Correct, right? Next. Yes. Any other example? Last 1, 2, 3, 4. Last 4 girls. Yes. Any example? Or okay. So my dear student, now let's try to summarize this. So transactions we divide into 2 classification. The transaction can be in the form of expenditure or it can be in the form of receipt. Expenditure divided into 2 parts. It can be capital, it can be revenue. If it's a capital, it will go to the balance sheet. If it is a revenue, it will go to trading P&L account. Receipt, now there are 2 types again. Which are the 2 types, sir? That is again capital and what, sir? Yes, revenue. That is called revenue. Capital will go to where, sir? Again, balance sheet. Revenue will go to where, sir? Trading P&L account. Yes or no? Right? Where it will go? Trading P&L account. But always remember, this expenditure always appear in the debit side. Receipt always appear at a credit side. Balance sheet don't have debit and credit. It will appear in which side, sir? Asset side. Correct? And this may appear in the liability or asset. Are you getting my point? This is the overall format of your what, sir? Overall format of your the revenue and capital transactions. Is it clear? Based on this only your final account has derived. Based on this only you prepare what, sir? Trading P&L account and balance sheet. Is it clear? So you must know these basic things. If you know this basic, your final account is very, very easy for you. Is it clear? Yes or no? Right? So with this we completed what, sir? Revenue and capital part. Yes or no? Shall we solve some sums? Can you see this? Okay. Can you come to our textbook? We'll just see the sums and we'll check whether you are able to solve or not, right? Now you have to answer. Can you tell me the page number? Yes, I got it. So you can come to the page number what, 11, and what is that? Okay, come down. Yes, right. And, you can come to the illustration number what's sir 1, example number 1. Okay, right? Example number 1 is here, right? They all are tested in the exam, so you must know the answer for that. Yes, you just have to tell me whether the revenue capital, is it clear? Yes. So first transaction is what, sir? What's the first transaction? An extension of railway track in the factory area. Capital or revenue? Loud and capital or revenue, sir? Capital. Very good. Wages paid for to machine operator. Revenue. Very good. Installation cost of new production machine. Capital. Very good. Material for extension of foreman offices in the factory. Cap. You are extending the office. Rent paid for the factory. Revenue. Payment for computer time to operate a new store control system. Capital or revenue? Revenue. You are the normal payment, correct, right? You are make the payment for computer time to operate a new store control system, correct? So first time it is become capital. First time it is what, sir? Capital. Yes. Next one what, sir? Wages paid to own employee for building a. So what is that again? Our own employee, we are paying the what, sir? Wages to, they are helping to construct the building. It become what, expenditure then? Capital or revenue? Capital. Always remember, if our own employee, they help to construct the building, that also a part of what, sir? Capital expenditure, correct? Because even though it's our own employee, if you bring the employee from outside, we have to pay the wages, correct? So it become what, sir? Capital expenditure. Is it clear? Yes or no? Right? So this all are there. Come to the example number 2. Example number 2. Okay. Can you read example number 2 fast? Yes. Expense incurred in connection with opening license for starting a factory. Capital, revenue? Very good. Capital or revenue? Capital. Very good. 1,000 paid for removal of stock to new site. Revenue or capital? Capital or revenue? Capital. Why it is a capital, you think? Now you are removing the stock from one location to another location. Is it a capital expenditure? You purchase the stock. Now that stock is there. Now you are removing from one location to another location. Will it result into increasing some efficiency, capacity, or lifespan? Will it increase anything? No. You may change every day also your stock. Are you getting my point or not? You may change the stock from every day, from taking one location to another location, my dear students. So please try to understand, it is not a capital expenditure. Which expenditure than revenue expenditure? Yes or no? Yes or no? Right? Yes or no? Right? It is what, sir? Revenue expenditure. Correct? Next. Where's the next one? Rings and piston. This piston. Pistol is there, na? Pistol, you know? Right? Of an engine were changed at a cost of 5,000 to get full efficiency. Capital. Correct? Very good. Now, this very, very beautiful example, and they have asked this all the example in MCQ. You will get MCQ only this. Okay, all this question what you are discussing, they all are what, sir? MCQ based. Now, fourth one. Read fourth one loud and clear. Yes. Now, what you feel that? Is it a revenue expenditure or capital expenditure? Think and tell me. Revenue or capital? 2000 spent as a lawyer fees to defend a suit claiming that the factory site belongs to him. Revenue or capital? Revenue. In India, you know very well. What, sir? If the case goes to court, case goes to court, case will be in the court only, that person will be out of the coverage area. Correct? Yes or no? Right? So that's why it become what, sir? Recurring. Every year we have to pay to the lawyer. Correct? Right? So that's why, my dear, it become what, sir? Revenue expenditure. Correct? Are you getting my point? Come to the next one. 10,000 were spent on advertising the introduction of a new product in the market, the benefit of which will be effective during the 4 years. Next one. Factory shed were constructed at a cost of 1 lakh. A sum of 5,000 had been incurred for construction of the temporary huts for storing building material. Okay, 1 lakh is a capital, and then very good, you are genius, sir. You're excellent. Okay, wow. So my dear student, okay, what is this? What is this? 1 minute, 1 minute. What they said, 5,000 had been incurred for construction of the temporary huts for, okay. So my dear students, now in this case, one mistake you have done, that is what they said, this hut they have built for the purpose of what? For the purpose of what? Yes, for the building purpose. I'll give you an example. You might have seen that this metro work is going on, correct? The people have come other state also to work for the metro, right? Where they stay? Where they stay? They construct one temporary hut. Temporary hut na inna adu irukona chinna sa weed mari iruko, right? So they have come only to construct the flyover. Once the construction over, they will go. Correct, Ilya? So that hut is only for the purpose of what, sir? Construction only, na? Correct, Ilya? So that's why this expenditure is not a revenue expenditure. This expenditure become what, sir? Capital expenditure. Because you have to, like, you add wages also for construction of building. You add material also. So this hut also is a part of what, sir? Construction purpose. Okay, well? So mark this point as important. If you are using the hut for the purpose of construction of the building, it become what, sir? Your capital expenditure. Is it clear? So entire 1,05,000 is what, sir? Capital expenditure. Is that clear? Right? So I hope it is clear. Right? Any other example is there? Let me check. Otherwise, okay. Right, my dear student? Only these two examples are there. Other examples. So out of this only, I'm expecting that one question will come to your exam, right? So nalla padichittu the rendu questions. Okay, va? Capital and revenue. One MCQ will be there. Last attempt also one MCQ was there. If you see the last attempt question paper, they ask you whether is a revenue or capital expenditure. They ask for 2 marks on MCQ, right? First question is always for how many marks? 30 marks. And there will be how many MCQ total? How many MCQ? 15 MCQ. Very good. Each MCQ carry how many marks, sir? 2 marks. Is it clear? Yes or no? So one question each and every time they ask one question from where, sir? This capital and revenue. Is it clear? Yes or no? Right? Girls, are you able to understand? Yeah. No. I said which one? Is it okay? No. Here they have, this should be, you know what, expenditure. It should be a capital only. But now what happened? They introduced one thing. Previously there was a concept called deferred revenue expenditure. I don't know whether you know or not. Deferred revenue expenditure means what, you know? If you make some advertisement expenses and that benefit you are going to get more than 4 years. So we won't record entire 4 lakh in the year of what, sir? In the year of incurred. We deferred it. So we treat that expenditure as what, sir? Capital expenditure. We treat as which expenditure, sir? Capital expenditure. But now we can treat as a revenue also, not an issue. Okay, wa? Because they have now implemented this one AS 26. Now deferred concept itself not there. That's why they are now revise this material. First there was a deferred revenue concept. That time we treat as which expenditure, sir? Capital expenditure, this one. Now you can make this word. Nice, very good. Yes, any other doubt? You can check whether all the answers are correct, right? Correct, Ilya, right? So AS 26 have now eliminated the deferred revenue concept now. You cannot defer any expenses. Early it was what you know, when you was old syllabus, you might have old book. In that old book, it is a capital expense. You can check it. In the old book, it is what, sir? Capital. Now they have changed to that. Okay. Okay, any other doubt in this? Do you have any doubt? You can ask me. Yes, boys, any doubt? No doubt. Girls, any doubt? No doubt. Yes, last two girls. No doubt. Okay. Any doubt? No doubt. No. Okay. Now we are moving to the next one, that is called, I hope you are right, you have wrote this chart, correct? Yes, na? Okay. Come to the next one, my dear student. Next we will be discussing what, sir? That is after the transaction. So we record the transaction based on the golden rule, correct? Anyone can repeat the golden rule first? Three rules are there. Which are the three rules? Personal, real, nominal. Which, how many rules are there total? Three rules. Which are those? Who will say personal rule first? Sorry, the 11th standard class illa sir. Naga same students sir. Correct apdi sollukolada. Yes. What's okay? Correct. Okay. One கேள்வி கேட்கலாமா உங்களுக்கு? Why they say debit the receiver, credit the giver? Yeah. That is okay. Father of accounting, Luca Pacioli. Correct? He invented this, correct? Yeah. Why he thought that? Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Why not debit the giver, credit the receiver? Appadi yeah. Any idea? Any idea? Cash perspective, how? Explain. So based on that only golden rule, that's why the debit credit has come, correct? If you change here, na ange kuda change avunu, right? If you change here, there also it will change. But why he thought that? Debit the receiver first. Yeah, receive first. Why? There is one psychology involved. You tell me one thing. We believe on what? What we believe? Receiving the money we believe or paying the money we believe? Which gives you more happiness? Which gives you more happiness, sir? Receiving the money. If you receive the money, you will get more happiness, correct? So that time Luca basically thought, if you write na receive the debit na, now when your people are more facilitated towards, sir, receiving the money instead of paying the money. I can give an example, or you might have come across this. Suppose your friend is there. Your friend is there, correct? If your friend need, let's say 2,000 rupees, will you give him or not? Yes, definitely you will give him, correct? Yes or no? You will take or not? You want 200, 2,000, you need, you will ask to your friend. When it come to payment, will you pay immediately? Will you pay immediately? I'm asking. When your payment happen, will we pay immediately? No. Nama enna pandrom generally? We delay it. நாளைக்கு கொடுக்கலாடா மச்சான், நாளைக்கு கொடுக்கலாம், இன்னைக்கு காசு இல்லை என்கிட்ட. எஸ் வரணும். நம்ம என்ன பண்றோம்? அதை டிலே பண்றோம். ஏன் நம்ம பிடிக்காத அதை இன்னும் வாங்குறோம், அதை பிடிக்கும் கொடுக்கணும், நம்ம பழக்கம் இல்லை அதை. கரெக்டா இல்லையா? ரைட்? Are you able to understand what I'm trying to say? So that is the mentality he know, and based on that he derive. You take the real account also. Debit what comes in. Are you getting my point or not? So I said whenever the building comes, நம்மளுக்கு ரொம்ப happy இருக்கும். Credit what goes out. When goes na நம்மளுக்கு ரொம்ப கஷ்டமா இருக்கும் அது. புரியுதே இல்ல உங்களுக்கு? Are you getting my point? Yes or no? So he was very intelligent man who draw the what, sir? The golden rule. Correct? There are like this, there are so many reasons So many things are there. Why all these things are there? Okay, you must know all these things with the detail, in depth. Suppose anyone asks you now, you should be able to say. Suppose let's say, what is your name? Selva. So Selva is there, and suppose Selva Chinna, let's say your junior, your friend junior, okay, who's studying, let's say same foundation, and he comes to you, Anna, எனக்கு ஒரு கான்செப்ட் புரியல அண்ணா, சொல்லி கொடுக்குறீங்களா? கரெக்டா? He asks you, அண்ணா எனக்கு ஒரு டவுட் இருக்கு அண்ணா, இது ஏன் நம்ம ரிசீவர் டெபிட் பண்றோம் அண்ணா, ஏன் நம்ம கிவர் கிரெடிட் டெபிட் பண்ண மாட்டோம்? What you will say? Hey, get lost. எங்க இந்த போனி? இப்போ I am very busy man. கரெக்டா? Yes, because nowadays students are very intelligent. You must know all these things. நீ எப்பவுமே படிக்கும்போது you should always study with the concept. I always believe with the conceptual clarity. Concepts நல்லா படிக்கணும் நீங்க. அப்போ சின்ன பாப்பா also will ask you na, அப்போ you can easily answer to him. Correct இல்லையா? Yes or no? Are you able to understand? For me, if you ask me anything na, it can be in my blood itself. If the blood also falls down, it will say debit and credit only. It won't talk anything else. Eppadi sir paakreda? Okay, right? My blood also will say what is debit, what is credit. It won't talk other than that. Are you getting my point or not? அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கும், நம்ம கான்செப்ட் ரொம்ப கிளியர் இருக்கணும். கரெக்டா? ஓகே, so where we was, my dear students, golden rule. Why the rule has debit credit? There is some psychology of the persons, that's why they have derived these rules. Correcta? Okay sir, after the transaction we record the transaction in the where sir, in the where sir, journal. After the journal what we do sir? Ledger. Correct illa? So every transaction there is a debit and credit. Every transaction there is what sir? Debit and credit. Yes or no? Right? Now someone asks me, sir, why sir there is debit and credit? Why not third rule? அப்படி கூட கேட்கலாம் நீங்க. கரெக்ட் இல்லையா? ரைட், கேளுங்கடா அப்போ. Yes sir, why there is no third rule sir? Why there is no third rule? That is, you say debit credit, why not there is third? That is called debit credit. Combination of what will come? Debit credit DC. Anwari something. Correct? Why it is not there? Why only debit and credit is there? Okay, so my dear student, why it is there na? The reason is like a weight machine, we have two only. You see the weight machine. Correct? If you want to buy 1 kg apple, you will get what? 1 kg weight and the pakko. So it will make match. So accounting also is what about the matching of debit and credit. That's why there is a different concept has been derived. Is that clear? Yes or no? So after that we recorded ledger. What is the ledger, my dear student? Now what is ledger? Ledger na inna. Okay, any other idea? Yes Nanba, you, what is your name? Shafin. Okay, Shafin. Okay, very good. Yes, yesterday Eid was there, correct? Yesterday Eid was there na? Yesterday you celebrated or not? Very good. Okay, so now tell me, what do you mean by ledger na inna? Ledger na inna. Last two friends, tell me what is ledger? சார் அந்த மாதிரி கேள்வி கேட்காதீங்க சார், நீங்க எங்க கூச்சமா இருக்கும் சார் கேட்கும் போது. கரெக்டா இல்லையா? ரைட்டா? don't feel bad and all, right? We all are here what sir? Students. Correct? So you should not feel any bad and all. Okay va? Ledger na inna sir is the place where you record the similar nature transaction in one place. It is a place where you record what sir? Similar nature transaction what sir? One place. Similar nature na inna sir, you purchase the asset, you purchase the machinery, so all the machinery related transaction right in the machinery account. That is called ledger. Ledger is a place of account where the similar nature transactions recorded in a one place. Like let's take a, it's also called a secondary book of account. It is, let's take example, purchase. You record all the purchases where? Purchase. So purchase is what sir? Is a ledger. It is what sir? Ledger, where you record the similar nature transaction. Correct? All the purchases will come sir where sir? In the purchase, whether it is a cash or it is a credit. Correct? Yes or no? Right? You are laughing. Tell me what is the reason? Neither. ரொம்ப happy இருக்க நீ. Correct? Right? Yes. Okay. Next one, sales. So all the sales we record where sir? In the sales account. So it is a place of accounts where the similar nature transactions recorded in the one place. Correct? Yes or no? Are you getting my point? Right? Okay, sir. Now, I hope that what is a ledger you know very well. After ledger, what is next point, my dear student? Trial. What is the trial balance? Summary of all the accounts. Correct? Very good. Summary of all the accounts. So all the accounts, they come together in one place. That is called what, sir? Trial balance. Trial balance is a statement which shows the balances of asset, liability, income, expense, and capital. So all these 5 items comes to the one place. That is called what, my dear student? Trial balance. Okay, wow? And from the trial balance, we prepare what, my dear students? Statement of P&L. That is called profit and loss account, and what's the balance sheet. Is it clear? Yes or no? So this is a accounting cycle. In exam, the question comes, what is accounting cycle? So the accounting cycle start from where, sir? Entity. What's the accounting cycle start from? Then entity or transaction. Then thereafter journal. Then ledger. Then final account. Is it clear? Once again, loud and clear, my dear student. What is the accounting cycle? Is it clear? Yes or no? Jolly up the illada first. Are you able to understand? Yes or no? I don't want your yes and all. I need what? And the Mari. Yes. Clap pandra illada nee. Very good. Nalla jolly clap panna. Okay va? Yes. Okay, fine. Now, my dear student, let's come to the next last concepts. Why there is a concept now? There are many concepts are there na? In every attempt they ask the 2 concepts, my dear student, for 4 marks. Every attempt they are asking what, sir? Out of the 8-9 concepts, they are asking 2 concepts every attempt. You take any past exam question paper. Is it clear? So now can you tell me what is accounting concept? Why concepts are there? Concept. Why there is a rule? So rule is there to break, sir. Correct? Rules are there to break, right? Yes or no? So concepts are there what, sir? For what purpose? Any idea? Why there are concepts? Anything? Any idea? Yes. Why there are concepts? Why there are concepts? To bring the consistency. Correct? Okay, next. Okay. Yes, any other idea? How do the process? Very good. Okay, so all the answer you said is absolutely correct. So let's clap for 3 people, everyone. Yes, nalla clap pannu. Jolly clap pannu. Okay va? Sir, unga class ukandra inga kai valikida, sir. Correct? Yes. அப்போதான் நீங்க ஆக்டிவ் இருப்பீங்க. கரெக்டா இல்லையா? ரைட்டா? சும்மா உட்கார கூடாது. அது it look like you were sitting in some park and all. கரெக்ட்? அப்படி இருக்க கூடாது. Otherwise one நண்பன் he'll go in dream only then. Correct? Will sit. After that, after some time, okay, slowly eyes will close. Right? AC is there. This okay. After the lunch is very difficult. After lunch, cool, chill AC, full. That's it. Correct? Okay, you should always clap. You should always enjoy the class. Fine. So where we was, my dear students? Concept. Concepts are there to bring the uniformity in the accounting. As he said, consistency. To bring what, sir? Uniformity in the what, sir? Accounting. That's why there are the concepts. Yeah, sir. To bring the uniformity, my dear student, we generally compare ourselves with the other entity. To compare ourselves with the other entity, we need what, sir? Some uniformity. Are you getting my point or not? For example, Selva is there. And near to his home, one chinna papa is there, who is studying in the 5th standard. Now, one day his father came and asked, Selva, unakku theriyumda? He asked, inna papa, paarra, the paiya irukana 5th standard le first vandirukku. And nee paara danda. Correct illa, right? So, is the comparison is correct? Can his father compare? Realities happen. But you tell me practically, comparison, is it possible? No. Selva will think, Papa is a 5th standard. I am a professional. Correct, Selva? Right or not, right? So my dear student, moral of the story, when we compare, there should be some uniformity. Uniformity is there, then only comparison is possible. Correct, Selva can say, Papa, you can compare with my friend. Na? Correct, you can compare with my friend. What is your name? Sai. Sai, okay. So he can say, Papa, you compare with my Sai, with Sai. Na? Papa will say, okay, I have to meet Sai. Sai, he or she, partner first. Correct, right? Okay. So comparison purpose, there should be what, sir? First, uniformity. Appo the comparison is what? Possible. Illana, that comparison is not possible at all. So that's why they bring what, sir? Accounting concept, accounting principle to bring what, sir? Uniformity. Whoever do the accounting, they must follow this concept. Then only comparison is what, sir? Possible. Are you getting my point? So which are the concepts are there, sir? Which are the concepts are there? Matching concept. What is matching concept? Anyone can tell me? Revenue and capital should match. Yes, what is matching concept? Yes. Tell anything, no problem. Tappu na tappu, doesn't matter. Soluma. Income expense should match. Correct? Satyamaslo, no problem. Debit and credit should match. Very good. Ra. So debit and credit should match. Now that means, let's take, you are telling what, sir? Income and expenses should get matched. Yes, you are selling something different. Should match. That here should match. Okay. Now, for example, my revenue, okay, is 200. My expenses is, let's say, 200. Is it a matching? Or my expense are 100. Is it matching? Not matching. Correct? Yes or no? Right? Correct? Right? You are absolutely wrong. If the revenue is equal to expenses, from where profit will come? God will give you. Namlaka revenue is equal to expenses, then where is the profit? People will run the organization for what? Charity purpose. Correct? Then they have to take, something, and they have to stand in front of temple. Correct? Right? If you say revenue is equal to expense, that means revenue is 100, expense is 100, that means profit is 0 for food. What they will do? Then what is matching concept? Matching concept says that whatever revenue you generated, it should be matched with your expenditure. That means the expenditure should be related to generate the revenue. What they said? Expenditure should what's related to generate the revenue. That means, suppose, you know the Mega Mart, Pantaloon, that we know, sir. Pantaloon, you know? Pantaloon, you know Pantaloon? You know or not? Yes, very good. What is that? Why you said yes, sir? Yes, you know Pantaloon? What is that? Dress shop, correct? How you know Pantaloon? It's only ladies only, na? Okay, so very poster patri back, correct? How you know? Sister, that's why I ask you, correct? I also know Pantaloon. You can ask me same question also, okay? Right? So my dear students, so Pantaloon is a what's a cloth shop, right? Where you can purchase the cloth. Now listen. For the Pantaloon, they purchase the cloth. Purchase of cloth is the expenses, correct? And they sell the cloth, that is their revenue. So whatever they are incurring, whatever revenue they generated, that revenue should be based on their expenses. That means you should incur the expenses which are related to your revenue. Suppose Pantaloon is paying the rent some other location. not for the expense of the what's the business. Some other expense he is paying. Is it an expense related to the business then? No, he is paying his home rent, house rent. Is it an expense related to the business, sir? No. Will you record in the books of business, sir? No, it's a matchingly varad. Matching na the expenses which you incurred, it should be related to generate the revenue. Upon the matching concept level. Yes or no? Other it is not related to the matching concept. Is it clear? Matching doesn't mean that what, sir? Your income and expense should match. No. The revenue or the expenses which you incurred and the expenses should match, should relate it to your what, sir? Revenue which you generated. Are you able to understand? Yes or no? Are you getting my point? Yes, boys? Yes, girls? Are you able to understand? Right? Very good. Now, this is called which concept, sir? Matching concept. What is the next concept? Going. What is going concern? What is going concern? Okay. Yes, boys. People will come and go. Yes, very good. Company won't go. Very good. Yes. Next. Yes. Very good. Very good. Yes. Girls. 1, 2. Any idea? Long term. Long run. Okay. Yes. Last 2 girls. Okay. Yes. Any other point? கொடுத்துற உனக்கு எப்படி ஓகே அந்த ஏசி கொஞ்சம் இது பண்ணலாமா ஏசி ஆஃப் பண்ணி போயிடலாம் அந்த ஏசி இருக்குன்னா யூ வாண்ட் டு ஆஃப் திஸ் ஏசி ஆஃப் பண்ணி பார்ப்போம் பாவம் குடுத்துட்டு இஸ் யூ நோ ஷூரிங் எஸ் ஓகே yes. So my dear students, so what do you mean by going concern? Going concern says that business will continue foreseeable future. Foreseeable future na 12 months from the end of the accounting period. How many months, sir? 12 months from the end of the accounting period. Business will continue. That is what a going concern says. Right? Next concept comes to what, sir? What is the next concept? Prudence concept. What is prudence concept then? Yes. What is prudence concept? Why? Why they said like this? Why? Okay, very good, very good. Next, any other idea? Don't open the book. That is very old book. By seeing it's I come to know. Right? Yes. So my dear student, why prudence is there? You know, the prudence concept they invented to protect the going concern. Prudence is there to protect what, sir? Going concern. What going concern say? Business will continue foreseeable future. Now try to imagine. Prudence, that going concern say business will be there foreseeable future. But if the future some loss comes na, your business will close na. Oi, what going concern say? Business will continue foreseeable what, sir? Future. No, business future la irukku. Who said like this? Going concern. But future suddenly something happen na. Appo business you have to close na. To protect that going concern, they invented which concepts, sir? Prudence. Prudence say that if you feel that in the future some loss is going to incur, you record it today. Oh, you are getting my point or not? In the future, if you feel that some loss is there na, and the loss you record panna, so that your going concern will be protected. Are you able to understand or not? So they brought the going concern to protect what, sir? they brought the prudence concept to protect what, sir? Going concern concept. Otherwise we don't need which concepts are prudence. Prudence is purely there to protect which concepts are going concern concepts. Okay, and prudence concept say don't anticipate. Anticipate na inna. Anticipation na inna. Estimation, projection, correct? Don't anticipate future profit. The future profit anticipate pannada, but anticipate what? Future losses and record it today. Are you able to understand or not? Right? Always, my dear student, in today, we should always anticipate what is our loss in the future, and we should record it. Profit number anticipate panna kulada. Are you getting my point? Yes, one, because prudence itself say that don't anticipate the future profit and don't record it. Is it clear? But anticipate what, sir? Future loss. Is it clear? Yes, sir. You should always anticipate the future loss to protect what, sir? Going concern, because you have to stay in the business now. So you anticipate losses and record it today. Is it clear? Yes or no? So how many concepts are there, my dear student? How many concepts for us? Number one is what? Number one is what? Matching concept. Number two, going concern. Number three, prudence concept. What is the next one? Dual aspect. What is dual aspect concept? Debit and credit. What is debit and credit? Means what you are trying to say. Okay. 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 More clear way. Yes. Anyone, any idea? Yes. What question I ask? Dual aspect. Correct? Otherwise, I thought question you should not forget. Correct? What is dual aspect concept? Every debit usually what, sir? Corresponding credit. Yes. What is the he also said? Every debit usually corresponding what, sir? Credit. Yes or no? Again, there is one more formula if you remember. Chinna vaisle when you was small, right? Your beautiful teacher taught you one formula. What is that, you know? Asset is equal to what, sir? Liability. It's not asset is equal to, it's total asset is equal to what, sir? Total liability. Correct? Again, one more formula. One more formula your beautiful teacher taught. What is that? What is that? What is that? Total asset is equal to what, sir? Capital plus liability. Yes or no? Total asset is equal to what, sir? Capital plus liability. This is also called as what, you know? Accounting equation. Accounting what, sir? Somewhere no padchu, sir. Rambo nala ichi, rambo varsha ichi padchita. Correct illada? Yes or no? Right? You should remember always these things, right? As a student, you should know each and everything, because we don't know when you may need anything, like what you study during your school days, during your college days and all, right? You should not forget anything. Okay, anyway, so accounting equation is come based on what's a dual aspect concept. What does dual aspect concept say, sir? If there is a debit, there should be corresponding what, sir? Credit. And that's why they said your total asset should be equal to what, sir? Capital plus liability. Are you able to understand, my dear students? Yes or no? So this is called what's a dual aspect concept. Is it clear? And that dual aspect concept has derived from the debit and credit. Is it clear? Yes or no? What's the next concept? What is the next concept? Consistent. What's consistency? What do you mean by consistency? What do you mean by consistency? What do you feel about the consistency? Any idea? Same accounting policy followed every year. Correct? That is called consistency. What do you mean by same accounting policy now? Same accounting policy now. Are we follow consistency principle? Are we follow consistency principle? Yes or no? Or okay sir, sometime okay, sometime consistency will go somewhere else, will go somewhere else, correct? Yes, follow? We won't follow, correct? If we should have followed now, we should be in the first, right from the first standard till till today, correct? Yes or no, right? So generally consistency na inna sir. Consistency means this principle said whatever policies, whatever principles you followed in the previous year na, same policies, same principle you should follow which year sir? Current year. For example, my dear student, valuation of inventory. How you value the inventory, what principle you applied, that same principle you should apply in where sir? In the current year also. Depreciation, how you charge the depreciation the last year, same way you should follow in which year sir? Current year. Are you getting my point or not? Right, my dear student? So accounting what sir? Principle, accounting policies. Are you getting my point? Yes or no, right? So what your policies, what your principle you follow in the previous year, same accounting policy, same principle we should follow in which year sir? Current year. Is it clear? Yes or no? Consistency is very important. If you are not consistent na, the success will never come. The success next level formula is what? Consistency. You put the hard work consistently, you will get a success. What I said? You put your hard work with a consistent effort, you will get what sir? Success. If you should not do like, sir, one day I will study 12 hours and other day I will study 2 hours. Success will not come. For success, you have to study consistently. You study 4 hours only. But study what sir? Consistently 4 hours every day. Success will come to you. But you study one day 12 hours, another day 2 hours, then success will be very difficult. It will get delayed, but not denied. But it will come. It will come a little bit late. So always follow the consistency rule in life also. Right? Every day make your plan. How many hours you need to study? Okay? For FA and all, you believe me, I'll make you perfect. Other subject also, you should plan. Try to, schedule that you make the timetable, which subject you should study in what time. Plan every day. Meanwhile, I'll tell you I'll teach you how to make the plan for your studies also. Okay, which will help you after our class get over now. You should make the plan like this. Definitely it will work out for you. So I'll give that type of advice. I'll tell you how to make the planning for studies also, that you don't worry. Is it clear? Right? Okay. So consistency should be there in life. It's very important to become successful in life. Correct? Right? You might have seen many big people, many rich people, correct, Ilya, who become what sir? Popular. They follow only one rule. You know what? Consistent. They do the work consistently, they succeed. Yes, so many people who invented this bulb, he failed many times. Correct, Ilya? He failed many times and thereafter one day came, he succeeded in his life. Are you able to understand or not? So people get, you have to do the consistent effort. You should not leave that. Is it clear? Success will come to you. Are you getting my point? Yes? Okay. What is the next concept? Okay, revenue recognition. Okay, that is not a concept actually. Okay, next one. Money measurement concept. Correct. What is money measurement concept? What is money measurement concept? Any idea? Any idea? So money measurement concept says that the transaction should be measured in terms of what, sir? Money. Transaction should be measured in terms of what, sir? Money. That means if the monetary money involved in the transaction, you should record. So suppose, sir, foreign transaction, which is in the dollar, can we record in our books of accounts, sir? Like I export the goods. I sold goods to where, sir? In the Saudi, let's say in Dubai. From the Dubai, I won't get Gandhiji. We won't get what? Gandhiji. Correct, Ilya? Gandhi is famous is only India. Correct, Ilya? In Dubai, what we get, sir? Now from the Dubai, that currency, can you record in our books of accounts, sir? Yes or no? Yes, we can record, but we need to convert into what, sir? Rupees. If you sell the goods in US, California, cappuccino burger, California, what food they eat? Cappuccino, burger, correct? Yes or no? Burger, burger? Yes or no, right? That only they eat. I don't know how they eat their food, right? So now that cappuccino burger, you sold goods there. Now you receive the money in what, sir? In terms of what? Dollar. In terms of dollar. But can you record those transactions or books of accounts, sir? Yes, by converting it. That way you will be learning in accounting standard 11, effect of foreign exchange rate. It is in accounting standard what, sir? 11. Are you able to understand? That is also there. There is a concept called foreign branch. Foreign branch. Okay. In that you are going to learn how to convert the foreign currency into what, sir? Indian currency. Is it clear? Yes. Okay. What's the next concept? The next concept. One concept you haven't said, accrual concept. Correct. What is the accrual concept? What is the accrual concept? Yes. Accrual concept said any item, any item or a transaction for the period should be recorded that period only, irrespective of cash is received or paid. I repeat again, any transaction or any item which belongs to current year, na, you should record which year, sir? Current year only. You cannot record when, sir? In the next year or in the last year. In the worst transaction, we should record in the current year only. Correct? It's like number passi. The passi kida. Today, if I am feeling hungry now, when should I eat? Or will you eat after 2 days? No, sir. Yenaki passi kida, sir. Wait panla 10-15 days. How it will be? Will you do like that? No. If you feel hungry today, you will eat what, sir? Today. If you feel hungry now, you will eat now only. Hey, correct? Same thing for accounting also. Accrual say if the transaction belongs to current year, you record in the current year. You don't postpone that. That enakada cash varave illaya, na the payment pannave illaya. Adha mari yosikula. Whether you make the payment or not, whether you receive money or not, doesn't matter. If the transaction belongs to current year, na, you record in which year, sir? Current year. Who said like this, my dear student? Accrual concepts is like this. Are you getting my point? Yes or no? So any transaction or any item which belongs to current year, you should record which year, sir? Current year. Are you getting my point? Right, my dear students? What's the next concept is there? Next concept is that is called full disclosure concept and all is there, where you should disclose all your policy which you follow during the accounting period. And then there is a materiality concept. Materiality concept says what is material for one entity may not be a material for what, sir? Other entity. Materiality is a subjective term. Materiality what, sir? Subjective terms. Means what, sir? For you, what is material? What is material? What is material for you? Studying. Studying is a materiality for you. Correct? For me. No, is it a material for me at present? No, because I studied a lot. Okay, right? I studied many books. I studied so much. So it is not material for me. You take the example of Reliance Industry. For Reliance Industry, if there is a theft of 5,000 or 50,000, is it material for him? No. But chinna tea shop, 5,000 kanam pochi, then it is material for him or not? Yes. So materiality is a subjective term. What is material for you may not be material for others, and what is material for others may not be material for you. So every business materiality we have to see based on the amount and the percentage. This materiality concept says if any item which is more than 1 lakh or 1% of the revenue, 1% of revenue we call as which, sir? Item? Material item. I repeat again, if any transaction or any item, any accounts, if it is a what, sir? More than 1 lakh or 1% of the revenue, we call that item as what, sir? Material item. Is that clear? Yes or no? This is what about, sir? The concept of accounting. So loud and clear. How many concepts we complete one by one? Number one, what is the first concept? Matching concept. going concern concept, prudence concept, dual aspect concept, consistency concept, money measurement concept, full disclosure concept, materiality concept, accrual concept. Any concept left, sir? That is called business entity concept. Business entity concept. When you go to interview, they may ask you sometime, what do you mean by business entity concept? So business entity concept says that, okay, owners are different and business are different. They are not one and the same person, the different person, right? So amount invested by the owner in the business, we call that what, sir? Capital. Are you getting my point? Yes or no? Amount invested by the owner in the business, we call that what, sir? Capital. And capital is always what, sir? Liability for the business. Capital is what, sir? Liability. Why, sir? Capital is liability? Because business is different and owner is what, sir? Different. They both are not the same person. That's why it is a liability for the business, my dear student. Yes or no? Correct. That is why it is a liability for the business. Is it clear? So are you able to understand, my dear student? Yes or no? Loud and clear. Up to this. Yes. Doubt? No. So up to, is it clear, my dear student? Right? So are you able to understand? I don't want your yes. What I need? Very good. Good. Okay. So my dear student, you need any break? Break handipa venuma. Okay. So after how many minutes? 10 minutes break venuma. I think you had your breakfast, correct? Breakfast sapla vandinga ninga. Sabla any breakfast? Enginda varani? Okay. So shall I give you 15 minutes break then? Yes or no? So you take 15 minutes break. After the break, we'll resume again. Okay. After the break, we are going to start the new chapter itself. That is called bills of exchange. Okay. Today we are going to complete bills of exchange, depreciation. All this chapter will complete today. Is it clear? Right? So we'll meet after the break. Thank you so much. Yes. Welcome back to class once again after the break. Right? Yes or no? So now we are going to start next chapter. We'll go with the main chapters, right? Can you tell me which are the chapter you felt more difficult chapter? Branch adha first one chapter, correct? Branch le edame irukadu, okay va? So we'll take the branch, but now we'll take branch tomorrow once the notes are ready, okay va? Because we need some notes for that. So before that, today we are going to start the new chapter that is called what, sir? Bills of exchange, okay va? So chinna chapter mudikala first, which have the good weightage of marks, correct? So if you see in last attempt, if you analyze the last 2-3 attempts, they have asked you bills of exchange, thereafter depreciation and rectification and BRS, right? These are the chapter. Out of this, you might have seen minimum 2 questions. Yes or no? Minimum 2 to 3 questions, which will be for 7 marks, right? 7 and 7, how much, sir? 14. Minimum 2 to 3 questions you might have seen in the exams, correct? So our first priority, we will try to complete these chapters, correct? Yes or no? To the extent possible, we will try to complete today, and tomorrow, if possible, we will continue with this, right? So first one, let's start with which chapter, sir? Which chapter? Bills of exchange. Now little bit we should increase the speed, correct? Yes or no? So let's start with bills of exchange. Now what is bills of exchange, my dear student? What is bills of exchange? Bills of exchange. Now what is the bills of exchange now? It is a what? It is a written document. It is a what, sir? Written document which contain unconditional order to pay certain sum of money to him or by his order, correct? So it is one what's a written document, because bills of exchange what, sir, is a promissory note. It is what, sir? One of the promissory note as per the promissory note, that is we can say negotiable instrument act. It is one of the negotiable instrument, correct? So which are the negotiable instruments, sir? We can say bills of exchange, promissory note and check. These are the types of negotiable instrument. So negotiable na inna, sir? Negotiable means transferable. Instrument na inna, sir? Writing document, correct? The instrument which are transferable. from one person to another person, we call as what, sir? Negotiable instrument. Yes or no? I repeat, any instrument which are transferable from one person to another person, we call as what, sir? Negotiable instrument. So bills of exchange is one of the type of negotiable instrument. Is it clear? Yes or no? Now, in a bills of exchange, how many parties will be there? Loud and clear now. How many parties will be there in the bills of exchange, sir? How many parties are there? 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh? 2 or 3. In bills of exchange, how many parties are there, sir? In bills of exchange, total 3 parties. Book paakakulada, book paakami sulikno. Correct? So how many parties will be there, sir? 3 parties. Yes or no? So who are the 3 parties, sir? Who are they? Yes, who are they? Loud and clear. Who are they, sir? Drawer, drawee, payee. Correct? Drawer, drawee and payee. So who is the drawer, sir? So we can say drawer, then what, sir? Drawee and what, sir? Payee. Who is the drawer, my dear students? Who is the drawer? The person who draw the bills of exchange. Correct? Who is the drawee, sir? The person who accept the bills of exchange, or the person who is liable to pay the money on the maturity date. Yes or no? And who is the payee, sir? Payee is a person to whom the money is payable. Correct? How many parties are there? Loud and clear. How many parties are there? 3. Who are they, sir? Drawer, drawee, payee. Drawer Nayana. Who is a drawer? Who draw the bills. Or now everyone must participate. Who is the drawer? Who draw the bills of exchange. Who is the drawee? Who accept the bills of exchange and who is liable to pay the money. And third one is what? Pay. Who is the payee? Payee, you know. Yes or no? So payee is a person to whom the money is payable. Correct? Yes. So my dear student, now since bills of exchange the negotiable instrument, now the drawer who draw the bills of exchange, here 4 options. How many options, sir? 4 options. Which are the 4 options, sir? Which are the 4 options? Whenever person draw the bill, here 4 options. Which are the 4 options? We are going to discuss that. Is it clear? Yes or no? Now, my dear students, this bills of exchange, this concept has come into exist because of the credit transaction. Because of what, sir? Credit transaction. Okay, since there is a credit transaction, they invented the chapter called what, sir? Bills of exchange, right? So my dear student, let's take example. There are 2 persons, right? There are how many persons, sir? These 2 persons are there, right? So this 2 person, what happens, sir? This person, let's say he sold the goods to him. That is, let's say his name is, let's say Ram, and his name is what, sir? Sham. Okay, so Ram sold goods to Sham. Ram sold goods to Sham. What entry Ram will pass, my dear student, first? What entry Ram will pass? What entry Ram will pass? First, what is the entry Ram will pass when he sell the goods? If it's a credit sale, he will pass the entry called Sham account debit to what, sir? Sales account. Everyone, yes or no? What entry Sham will pass, sir? For him it is a purchases. Yes or no? See, I am selling goods. If say Ram is there, Ram is selling goods to Sham. For Ram it is a sales. For Sham it is what, sir? Purchases. Are you able to understand? So what entry Sham will pass, my dear student? Purchase account debit to Ram account. Are you able to understand? So what entry will pass, sir? Purchase account debit to, yes, what is the name, sir? Ram account. Are you getting my point? Yes or no? Right? After that, what will happen, sir? After that, please try to understand what Ram will do. Ram will draw the bill. Ram will draw the bill, and this bill he will give to whom, sir? He will give to the Sham. Please try to understand. Ram will draw the bill, and Ram will give the bill to whom, sir? Sham. What Sham will do? Sham will accept the bill. Please listen. Sham will accept the bill. Then he will sign the bill. Then what he will do? So he will sign the bill, and after signing the bill, he will return the bill to whom, sir? To the Ram. Are you getting my point? Yes or no? I repeat. Ram, I repeat again, Ram will draw the bill. After drawing the bill, he will give the bill to whom, sir? Sham. What Sham will do, sir? Sham will accept the bill, and after accepting, he will give the bill to whom, sir? Ram. Are you able to understand? Once the bill received by the Ram, what entry Ram will pass? Tell me, what is the entry Ram will pass? Ram will say, since I am receiving the bill, entry will be bills receivable account debit to what, my dear student? Sham account. Why Sham, sir? Because who is giving this bill, sir? Sham is giving. Are you getting my point? Yes or no? What entry Sham will pass, sir? Yes, bills payable. You are absolutely wrong. Sham will pass the entry call. Sham will pass the entry. Yes. Ram. Yes, Ram account debit to bills payable account. Yes, sorry. Bills payable account. Yes or no? Bills payable account. Right? Yes or no? Now please try to understand. In bills of exchange, let's take example. They have drawn the bill on 1/4/2024. Okay. Now please listen. They have drawn the bill on 1/4/2024 for how many months, sir? 2 months. How many months? 2 months. So after 2 months, what will happen to this bill, my dear student? It will get matured. Matured now what, sir? It become payable or receivable. Correct? So we call that date as a due date. Which date, sir? Due date. Or we call that as a maturity date. Which date, sir? Maturity date. Are you able to understand? So what is the due date, sir? Due date means a date on which the amount is payable by the drawee to whom, sir? To the payee. Yes or no? So we can call as a due date or what, sir? Maturity date. Right? My dear student, how to calculate this due date? Any idea? How to calculate this due date? Yes. Yes, girls. How to calculate the due date? Any idea? Mention in the agreement. How? They will not mention. We need to calculate the due date. Correct? So how to calculate the due date? How to calculate the due date? It's very simple. It is nothing but our bill date, or what, sir? Bill date plus what, sir? Tenure. In that we should add what, sir? 3 grace days. Are you getting my point? I repeat again. How to calculate, sir? First you take the bill date. In the bill date you add what, sir? Tenure. You will get what, sir? You will get what? Due date. Which due date, sir? Nominal due date. This due date is called what, sir? Nominal due date. And in this you add 3 grace days. You did what, sir? You get what? Legal due date. So there are 2 types of due date. One is called what, sir? One is called nominal due date. Other is what, my dear student? Legal due date. Right? So legal na inna, sir? By law you are liable to pay. Right? So there are 2 types of due date. One is called legal due date. Other one is called what, sir? Nominal due date. Yes or no? How to get nominal due date, sir? Without adding the 3 grace days. If you calculate the due date without adding the grace days, we call as the nominal due date. When you add the 3 grace days, it will become which date, sir? Legal due date. Are you getting my point? Yes or no? Right? How many types of due dates are there, boys and girls? How many types of due dates are there? 2. Which are those? Nominal due date, how to calculate? Bill date plus tenure. No, that is a nominal. Legal, sir? Nominal due date plus 3 grace days. Is it clear? Yes or no? Right? This they may ask you in the exam, so write down properly. Right? So if you want, you can take the running notes. After this, suppose our due date, if due date falls in the holiday na inna, sir? 2 types. One is called public holiday, and what's the next one? Sudden holiday. Yes or no? Yes. If it is a public holiday, appo inna, sir? If it's a public holiday, then what? Next or before? If it's a public holiday, then what? Fast. Who asked me? Yes, last girl in center, tell me. If the bill fall in the public holiday, what will be the due date? Next day. You are absolutely wrong. Before date, correct? Because we know what is the public holiday. When we know the public holiday, the due date should be what, sir? Preceding date. Okay, not a next. Sir, sudden holiday na inna, sir? Sudden na someone? Correct, right? So then due date will fall what, sir? Next working day. Are you getting my point? Yes or no? So like this, you should always calculate what, my dear student? Due date. Yes or no? One sum is there. We'll try to solve that sum. Can you take the fast bills of exchange? Okay, we'll solve 2-3 sums. Okay, one. Grace day always working day. In India, Sunday is what, sir? In India, Sunday is what? Which holiday? Public holiday. Okay, wa? In India, Sunday is a public holiday. So public holiday, how to define it is a public holiday or not? Any idea? How to define it is public holiday or not? Who can tell you? How you will know it is public holiday or not? Any idea? So public holiday means those holiday which are mentioned in official gazette of the India. Official gazette will be there. Gazette, now if you go to our website of Prime Minister website, okay, official, if you type official gazette, or Prime Minister photo will come. Okay, in that they will write list of public holiday. Correct? So those holiday which mentioned in the official gazette, that we call as what, sir? Public holiday. Yes or no? Sudden na inna, sir? That you know, correct? Right? Sudden na no one can predict. Is it clear? Right? Okay. So my dear student, they have given one example, I think, because is there any sum based on calculation of due date? Yes. Illustration number 1 is there. Okay. Page number? All the journal entries. Okay. This is okay. My dear students, who is ready to solve this one? Correct? So shall we solve this? Correct? Right? So solve my right. Shall we solve the sum? Right? So let's. So you should have the calculator. Okay? Calculator is required. Pen is required. Pencil is required. Eraser is required. Correct? Scale also required. Okay? Right? Let's start now. So first one. When we draw the bill, now first one, bill date is what? Okay, bill date. So I will try to use maximum shortcut. Okay, I will use what, sir? Shortcut. Bill date na BD. And the Mari, okay, right? If I write na full, it will time consume for me. Correct? One student said me, sir, I'm fast phone, sir. Okay, right? So for that, I try to reduce the writing part. Okay, but you should write full. Ninga, you should not write a shortcut. Correct? Okay. So bill date is what, my dear student? 1/1/2023. Add what, sir? 4 month. You will get what? 1/5/2023. Correct? This is called which date, my dear student? This is called what? Nominal due date. Oh yes, sir. This is what? Nominal. In this, what you should do? 3 days. You will get what? 4, 5, 20, but 23. Are you able to get my point? Yes or no? Right? So 4, 5, 23. Okay, can you see or not this color? Shall I change the color? Okay, ma. Very good, ma. Okay. This color is okay? Right. So please write it down. So next one, what's the next one? Next sum due date. Who can tell me? Fast. 1/5. Yes, tell me. 1/5. This 23rd November, correct? 23rd November. So it means it's very simple. What you should do? 23 November now, what, sir? 11/23. In this you should add 2 days, 2 months. It will become what, sir? 23 Jan 24. And in this you should add what, sir? 3 grace day. It will become what, sir? 26 Jan. Oh yo. 26 Jan is what? Huh? Public holiday or not? Which day is 26 Jan? What happened that day? Republic Day or Independence Day? Thank you. Okay, so my dear students, we have right here what done? 25th 1 2025. Are you getting my point? Yes or no? Right? Okay, is it clear to everyone? So I hope you are able to understand that how to calculate the due date and all. Based on this you should calculate due date. Now always remember one thing. Always remember that if the tenure is given in the days, you should consider days only. For example, let's take example. Suppose it is 1/1/2023. Okay, tenure is 60 days. Tenure how many days, sir? 60 days. And next one, tenure is how much, sir? Let's say 90 days. Can you calculate the due date and tell me fast in these two? If the tenure is 60 days, will you take 2 months? Will you take 2 months? No. Then what will you do? What will you do? Will you consider the days or what? Days da. Correct? Yes or no? Right? Girls? Oi. Analyze manada. Inno research pandra pen leni. So, will you take days or month then? Days. So, what I am trying to tell you, if the tenure is given in the days na, अपन you days na consider panno, month le convert pana देंगे. Some students are very intelligent. They will say, sir, 60 days na will take 2 months. 1 month is not equal to 30 days. Always remember. It may 31 days. Is it clear? So, what do you need to remember? Tenure given in the month na, consider in the month. Days na, days. Is it clear? Tell me what is the due date fast. Yes. 4th March 2023 dana. 24 eppadi na? Yes. Innada? Sorry, okay. Think panna. Yes, other. Do it fast. 5th March. Okay. I also need to check. 5th March. Okay, next. 5th March. Very good. 5th March. Either 4th. Mati solitani. Okay. Mati na eppadi? Ida answer. Previous. Month math. Okay. Okay. Next. Everyone got the answer? 5th March. Very good. Very good. Yes. Hey, first of all, one thing I need to ask you. You brought new notebook or not? Or padaya notebook only continuing? Okay, you should have separate notebook. Correct? Number 6 days kagavan and taniya notebook vechukuninga. Correct? Don't take, padaya book, some subject. Okay, taking and continuing. Don't do that. You bring the new notebook. Okay? Right? Very good. I don't know after how long that notebook belongs to you. Yes. Right? Okay. So I hope what is the due date on this? 93rd April. Everyone got same answer or different answer? Please calculate now fast. 4th April. Okay, no problem. See, different answer are getting in class itself. Think about the exam. Right? Okay. So how to calculate? Very simple. Now, so 1/1/2023 add. How many days left, sir, here in the month of Jan? 30 days. Correct? Right? Jan is 31 days. Out of the 1 day is gone. How many days left? 30 days. So that means after 30 days it came 1 to 23. Correct? After that again, Feb is for how many months now? 28 days. So it become now, if you minus 21, 3, 23. Correct? Yes or no? Yes, Dana, right? After that, what is next one, sir? What is next one? So out of, if you see, out of 90 days, 30 days gone, 28 days gone. How many days left now? How many days left? How many days left? 22. So next month you should take what, sir? You should take how many? This one you should take what, sir? 22. That means it will come. It will come how many days, sir? 22nd of what? 22nd of March. Who told me this 4 March? No, 22nd of 3. Correct? Right? Yes or no? Purile avungalaka, I will show you now. I think you are getting confused. 1 minute. I will do here. First one. Which one? 32 days. Then you said 22 days. That's what I was thinking. Okay, fine. No problem. Mistake happened. No problem at all. Okay. So my dear students, you tell me date correctly. Okay, wa? This is the record. That means online class. Okay, wa? Please don't tell wrong answer. Correct, Dana? Yes. First one. First one is what? Bill date. Now please everyone tell me correctly. You should answer me correctly. What is the first one? 1/1/23. Then we take the 30 days. It become what, sir? It become what then? If you add 30 days here, now it become what? 31 days is over. 30 days is over. Then from the Jan we take Feb, how many days? 28 days. February, Feb also over. In March we need how many days, sir? 31 days. So March also over. Again how many days we need? 1 day. That means it will become 1/4/23. Correct? Then how many days we need to add, sir? 3 grace days. So it become what? 4/4/23. Is the answer correct? You told me which answer? 5 4 Dana. Okay, very good. So you told me wrong. Correct? Okay, fine. So is it clear to everyone how to calculate? I hope everyone getting same answer. Purida illama? Purila unaka? Munj pata hai teri dainaka koncham. Puridanama? Yes, okay. Right? So little bit we are increasing the slowly we will increase the speed. Correct? Yana number nariya sum solve panno. Main objective what, sir? To solve many sum as much as possible. Is it clear? Okay. So now come to the next one. Now fast. Sir, what happened next one? So we discussed till now what, sir? What is due date? Now everyone, when we complete one chapter, everything should be in your mind. Correct? So what we discussed, sir? What is bills of exchange? What is bills of exchange? It is what, sir? Written document. It is what, sir? Written document containing unconditional order. Yes or no? Signed by the maker. Yes. And which, what, sir? Which is transferred by one person. Okay, fine. Which is payable to him or by his order. Correct? Right? So the definition and all you can see properly. Definition and all they will not ask in the exam. Don't worry. Okay, they will not ask exam at all. So you should not worry about the definition. They may ask you calculate the due date. MCQ they can ask you. You should focus on that. Right? Okay. Next one is what, my dear student? Next one is what? Parties. How many parties are there in the bills of exchange? 3. Which are those? The person who draw the bill is called what, sir? Drawer. The person who accept the bill and sign the bill is called what, sir? Drawee. And the person to whom the money is payable is called what, sir? Payee. Always remember, sometime drawer and payee may be the one and the same person. Correct? Drawer and payee, one and the same person. Yeah, please, sir. Suppose drawer itself having the bill. So on the due date, drawer will pay the money to whom, sir? Drawer. So drawer itself become what, sir? Payee as well as what, sir? Drawer. Is it clear? Yes or no? Is it clear? Okay. What's the next one, sir? Now journal entry part. Correct? Yes? Right. So my dear student, first of all, you have to tell me when you draw the bill. Now everyone focus from here. Your entry part will start. I will make sure that all the entry will get by hearted in your. It should be in your mind. Correct? So we'll take a sufficient time to understand the entries and then sums will be very easy for you. Correct? Right? Okay. So first one, my dear student, there is one person called what, sir? As we discussed, there are 2 persons. Correct? Yes. This Ram is there and what, sir? There is a Sham. So this Ram is there now, my dear student. He have What, sir? He sold the goods. Now, what is the entry? If the Ram sell goods to Sham, what will be the journal entry? What is the entry? Sham account debit to sales account. Correct? Credit sale entry. What is the credit sale entry? Sham account debit to, yes. Now, when goods are sold, what is the entry? Yes, everyone. Sham account debit to what, sir? Sales account. What entry he will pass, my dear student? Sham, loud and clear. What is the entry he will pass? Purchase account debit to what, my dear student? Ram account. Now what Ram will do, sir? Ram will draw the bill. To whom, sir? To the Sham. You may ask, sir, why Ram will draw and all? Because Ram only need the guarantee. Ram need what, sir? Guarantee whether the Sham will pay the money or not. So that's why Ram will draw the bill. When Ram draw the bill, my dear student, who has to accept the bill? Sham. Always remember, unless and until it is signed, it is accepted, it is not a legal document. If the document has to be legal, it has to be signed, it has to be accepted. After that, the document become what, sir? Legal. So what Sham will do, sir? Sham will accept, Sham will sign, and he will give the document to whom, sir? Ram. What entry Ram will pass? Ram is receiving the document. Correct? Ram is what, sir? Receiving. When Ram receive the document, what entry we pass? Bills receivable account debit. What entry we pass? Bills receivable account debit to Sham account. Correct? So what is the entry, my dear students? Bills debit to Sham account. Yes or no? My dear student, what entry Sham will pass them? What in Sham will pass? Sham said Ram account debit to what, sir? Bills payable account. Correct? Now on a due date, who will pay the money to whom? In this case, who will pay the money to whom? Sham will pay the money to Ram. In the bills of exchange, always remember the person who is holding the document, who is holding the bill, he will be getting what, sir? Or he will be receiving the money. On a due date, on a maturity date, whoever present the bill, he is entitled to receive the money. Which money, sir? Bill money. Are you getting my point? Yes or no? Right? So always remember, my dear student, whoever is holding the bill, he will get the money. So in this case, who is having the bill, sir? Ram. So who will pay the money to whom, sir? Shah will pay the money to Ram. Correct? So what entry Ram will pass when he receive the money? At the time of maturity, Ram will pass the entry. What entry will pass? Debit what comes in? What will come, sir? Cash or bank. To what, sir? Bills receivable. What will go from him, sir? Bills. Are you getting my point? He will say, I will receive the money and I will give you the bill. What entry Sham will pass, you know? What entry Sham will pass? Sham will say, okay, bills is coming. So he will say bills payable account debit to what, sir? Cash. Or what, sir? Bank account. Is it clear? Yes or no? So always a drawer who is holding the bill, who is having the bill, here how many options are now? 4 options. Number 1, he can retain the bill. He can what, sir? Retain. Retaining what? Mean what? Till the due date he will keep the bill. That's called retaining the bill. So first option is that he can retain the bill. Second, he can discount the bill. Second, what, sir? He can discount the bill. Third is what, sir? He can endorse the bill to his creditor. And fourth one, he can send the bill for collection. How many options drawer is having, sir? 4 options. I repeat, how many options drawer is having? 4 options. Which are the 4 options, sir? Number 1, retaining the bill, then discounting the bill, then endorsing the bill, and fourth one, what, sir? Bill sent for collection. 4 option drawer is having. Is it clear? Which are the 4 options? Loud and clear. Number 1, bill sent for collection. Everyone with fire, with energy, with excitement. How many option drawer is having? Which are those? Bill sent for collection. Is it clear? Now first thing we have discussed, what, sir? When he retain the bill. When he what, sir? Retain the bill. and this is what's a journal entry. Is it clear? Yes or no? Right? Now, up to this, is it clear now? Shall I proceed further? Yes or no? I hope you are writing. If you not taken the note now, no problem. Tomorrow you will get what's our PDF note or hard copy. Okay. Second, my dear student, what is second option is having, sir? He can discount the bill. Listen, listen. He can what, sir? Discount the bill. When he discount the bill, now please listen. Discounting na inna, sir. Since we need the money, we are giving the bill to whom, sir? To the bank. When we give the bill to the bank, what bank will do, sir? Bank will give you the money. Yes or no? Let's take example, my dear student. The bill is for 1 lakh rupees. Bill is for how much, sir? 1 lakh. Will the bank give us 1 lakh rupees? What bank will do? Bank will reduce and they will pay us. The reduction, the reduced money is called what's, sir? Discount. Which what's, sir? Discount. Always remember, bank will never ever pay us 1 lakh. Why, sir? Because bank is taking the risk for how many months, sir? 3 months or the period of the bill. If the bill period is 3 months now, that means 3 months before bank is giving the money to you. Yes or no? So bank will ask some charges to you, that is called discounting charges. Correct? Yes or no? So for the bank or for the drawer, is it income or expense? Expense. For the drawer, it is income or expense, or expense. So expense will have debit balance or credit balance? Debit balance. Correct? So what our entry will come, you know, my dear student? Our entry will be bank account debit, discounting charges account debit to what, my dear student? Bills receivable account. Oh yeah, are you able to understand? Correct? Shall I repeat the entry or is it okay? Are you able to understand? So what is the entry, my dear student? Loud and clear. What is the entry? Bank account debit to, sir, how to calculate the discount? Discount will be calculated. Discount is equal to bill amount into rate into time factor. Okay? Or time period. Time period. Time period na inna, sir. How many months before we discounted the bill? Like, so bill period is 3 months. So discount time factor will be how much, sir? 3 by 12. Are you getting my point or not? If the bill is for 4 months, upper time period will be what, sir? 4 by 12. Hey, are you able to understand? Now I will ask you one thing. You should tell me what's the time period. Suppose we draw the bill on 1/4/23. Okay, wow. Bill period is 5 months. How many months, sir? 5 months. We discounted the bill on 1/5/2023. When we discounted, sir? 1/5. What is the time factor, time period will you apply here? 4 by 12 or 5 by 12? Yes. Question purida unglaga. Are you able to understand, my dear student? Shall I repeat again? Suppose we have draw the bill on this date. In the date, we bill draw pannirukkom. And the bill we discounted when, sir? On 1/5. 1/5 we discounted. Now the bill period that bill period is how many months, sir? 5 months. Upper question is how to calculate the discount. Suppose your bill amount is 1 lakh. Rate is 10%. Upper how much will be discount? That is what I am asking you. Right? How much is the discount? That means what will be the time factor will you apply? Time period will you apply to calculate discount? 1 month. Okay. How 1 month? I don't know. 4. Correct? So total time period what? 5. Out of that 1 month is over. So you should not take this 1 month. You should take from the date when you discount till the date of maturity. When you discounted the bill, from that date till the date of what, sir? Maturity. You should take what, sir? Discounting period. Are you getting my point? Yes or no? Right? So in this case, how to calculate, sir, is very simple. It is nothing but your 1 lakh into what, my dear student? 10% into 4 by 12. This is per annum. Okay, wow. This is what, sir? Per annum. Right? Yes. Is it clear? Are you able to understand? So this will be discount is equal to what, my dear student? 1 lakh into 10% into 4 by 12. Are you getting my point? This will be what, sir? Discount. Are you able to understand, boys? Boys, puridada? Yes, girls. Yes. Hey, put that. Last. Understood? Okay. Next, come to the next, my dear student. That is, sir, suppose this per annum word is missing na appo inna. Will you apply the time factor? One question came last to last attempt, I think. They haven't given the time, that per annum word. If the per annum word is missing, can you apply the time factor? Yes or no? Yes. Some students say yes. 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 You are absolutely wrong. Yeah, sir. Per annum means what? 12 month. If the month illana, that means that discount will be for what, sir? Particular period only. So that's why that time many students made the mistake. They apply what's a time factor here. Okay, if your friends whoever wrote the exam, they apply here what's a time factor, which is what's a wrong. Because if the per annum word is not there na, ninga yappome, you should not use what's a time factor. Are you getting my point? Yes or no, Puridama? Right? Okay, girls, are you able to understand? You can make that this like you can mention somewhere. The per annum word is not mentioned, time factor will not be used. Is it clear? Yes, ma'am? Okay. Now, so I hope this is a clear to you. Discounting entry. Is it clear to everyone? Yes. What entry drawee will pass then? What entry drawee will pass? Will the drawee will pass any entry, sir? No. Yeah, sir. Because main job of the drawee is what? What's the main job of the drawee? The main job is to make the payment on the maturity date. In between that, he will not do anything. He will say to drawer, look drawer, you do anything with the bill, I don't bother. On the due date, what I will do, sir? I will make the payment. On the due date, I will make the payment. Whoever present the bill na, for that person, I will make the payment. Till that date, you should not disturb me. Who say like this, sir? Drawee tells to whom, sir? Drawer. Are you getting my point? Always remember, drawer only having this option, not a drawee. Drawee have only one option, to make the payment on the due date. Is it clear? Yes or no? Are you able to understand that? Okay, very good. So I hope you wrote the entry, discounting entry. What is the discounting entry, my dear student? Whenever the drawer discount the bill, what is the entry? Correct? Very good. Third option. What's the third option, sir? He can endorse the bill. So what do you mean by endorsement? Endorsement means transfer. Endorsement means what, sir? Transfer from one person to another. Like he is transferring the bill to his creditor. When drawer transfer the bill to his creditor, we call as what, sir? Endorse. We endorse the bill. We have given the bill to reduce the liability. Yeah, please, sir. I will explain you. Let's say Selva is there, right? And let's say Sai is there. So what happened? I have draw the bill upon Sai. Correct? Sai accepted that bill and given the bill to whom, sir? To me. So what I did, sir? I given that bill to my creditor because I need to pay the money to whom, sir? To Selva. So I need to pay the money to Selva. He came to me and asked me that, sir, I need my money. I said, I don't have money. I have the bill. So what I'm giving, sir? I'm giving him my bill. It is called endorse the bill to his creditor. My creditors, I am giving the bill to settle my liability. It is called endorsement. Is it clear? So whenever I endorse the bill to my creditors, now you know the bill, your creditors ke pulokra. What will be the journal entry, my dear student? What will the journal entry? I will say endorse. What? Endorse, sir, or endorsee? Endorser, who is an endorser, who is an endorsee? In this case, what entry I will pass? I will pass the entry called my Selva or creditors account debit. Correct? Yes or no? Yes or no? To what, my dear student? To what? To what? Bills to bills receivable. Correct? Yes or no? Selva is what for me? He is an endorser or endorsee. Who is an endorsee? Who is in this case, who is the endorsee? Selva is an endorsee or endorser? Endor? Okay. So my dear student, don't get confused. Now, next one, what drawing can do, sir? Drawing, what drawing can do now? Can you do anything? No. Draw will say no problem. Draw will say to drawer, you do anything. You either retain the bill, or you discount the bill, or you endorse the bill. Doesn't matter. What is my job? To make the payment on the due date. So now, in first case, listen very carefully. In the first case, who will make the payment to whom? First case, make the payment to Ram. Second case, Shyam will make the payment to bank. Third case, Shyam will make the payment to whom, sir? To the Selva. Correct is the creditors. Correct, my creditors. Are you able to understand? Yes or no? Okay. Fourth one. What's the fourth one, sir? Bill sent for collection. So bill sent for collection means what, sir? Again, I am giving my bill to whom, sir? I am giving my bill to my bank. When I give the bill to my bank, what entry I will say? I will say again, bill sent for collection account debit to what, my dear student? Bills receivable. Now on a due date, girls, focus. What happened? Doubt, huh? Asulapa. Oh, doubt, huh? Which one? This one, huh? Okay. Endorse na what, sir? Endorse na yara who endorse the bill? Who transfer the endorser? Endorse na yara who receives the bill. Okay, wa? Now, next, bill sent for collection. So whenever we send, so if you are in doubt, na, please pause me there. Correct? Then what will happen? Otherwise, the doubt will be in your mind. Keep on running. And the correct? The moment if you are in doubt, na, please ask me, sir, who is the endorser? Or any doubt anywhere, you stop me there only. Correct? Otherwise, again, you have to come back there. Right? So instead of asking to your friends, you ask me directly. Okay, mama? Right? Very good. So bill sent for collection. What is the entry of bill sent for collection? Bill sent for collection account debit to bills receivable account. What entry drawing will pass, sir? You will not pass any journal entry. Yes or no? Are you getting my point? Yes. Correct. But on the due date, what entry drawing will pass? On the due date, what entry drawing will pass? Drawing will pass always only one entry. You know what is that entry? This is the entry. Are you getting my point? Whatever you do with a bill doesn't matter. Always drawing will say only one thing. What one thing he will say? That on the due date, whoever give me the bill, I will make the payment to him. Are you getting my point? Whoever gives me the bill, I will make the payment to that person. Is it clear? Yes or no? Right? This is what the 4 cases of the bills of exchange. So one more time, we recall all the 4 cases and then we'll move to the next one. Yes? The bill na bank kuda irukku. Our bill will be with a bank. We are giving this bill to our bank to collect our money on behalf of us. Okay, I'll tell you. Bill sent for collection, na, there will be one person. I'll give an example. In our home, our valuable instrument, valuable things, where you keep? Locker, in the bank locker. In that locker, bank charge what? Locker charges, correct? Yes or no? Why you keep the ornament in the locker? What's the reason? For what, sir? Safety purpose, correct? Now you just imagine this bill is valuable instrument. If the drawer missed the bill, what will happen? Suppose the drawer missed the bill and it is found by Selva. Drawer will pay the money to whom on the due date? To Selva. So it is very valuable instrument. For that purpose, generally people keep this instrument in the drawer, in the bank locker. Okay, so what they said, they will tell to bank, look bank, this bill is for 3 months, you keep with us. I am not discounting the bill. Listen, discounting is a separate concept. We are giving our money we are giving our bill since it is what's a valuable instrument. We are informing the bank, you keep what? Our instrument with you. Whenever it become due, appu nee enna panna collect the money and give it to me. So on our behalf na bank keep the bill, drawee will pay the money to the bank and bank will credit our account. So for that bank charge some money, charges, bank charges mari. Yes or no? But it is not what, sir? Discounting the bill. It is not a discounting the bill. Discounting is a separate concept. Like you have the home, you have the jewelry, you kept in the locker and you took the gold loan. So gold loan is a separate concept and keeping the jewelry in the locker is a separate concept. In the marida, discounting is a separate concept and like send for the collection is a separate concept. Merge pannakulada. Both we are giving to the bank only. But one case we are asking them to pay the money. Other case for the security purpose we are keeping them. Is it clear? Right, sir? Yes. Oi. Doubt? Okay. Girls, any doubt? Okay, shall we proceed next one? So drawer, how many options, my dear student? 4 options. Number 1, to retain the bill, to discount the bill, to endorse the bill. Yes or no? Right. So my dear, first one. Whenever we retain the bill, there is no entry. Entry will be passed on the date of what, sir? Maturity. Second one, when you discount the bill, what is the entry for discounting, sir? Bank account debit, discounting charges account debit to. When we give our bill to our creditors, what entry will be passed, sir? Creditors account debit to bills receivable account. When we send the bill for collection, what is the entry, sir? Bill sent for collection account debit to bills receivable account. On a due date, wherever bill, that person will pay the money, sir? Drawee will pay the money. Whenever drawee pays the money, now entry in, sir? What is our entry, sir? Bills payable account debit to cash or bank account. Yes or no? This called all cases honoring the bill. It's called what, sir? Honoring the bill. Who is honoring the bill, sir? The drawee is honoring the bill. Is it clear? Is the speed okay? Why? Or shall I increase the speed? Increase pantuva speed. Idu okay wa speed? Kuncha kami increase pantuma. Okay. So after that, my dear student, power for you people is okay dana. Okay, so next we are going to discuss what, my dear student? Dishonoring of the bill. Correct? So what is the dishonoring of the bill? On a due date, when drawee failed to pay the money, we call as what, sir? Dishonoring of the bill. Correct? So in dishonoring of the bill, what are the journal entry we need to pass? A very simple thing. Now listen. For dishonoring is very simple. Which are simple thing now? Bill can be, now listen very carefully. Whenever there is a dishonor, simple thing to remember the entries. The bill can be either retained, or it can be what, sir? Endorsed, it can be or discounted, or it can be bill sent for collection. Correct? Whenever bill get dishonor, the first job. Now what happened, I'll show one thing, then it will be very easy. Where is that? This one. Now whenever bill get dishonor, you should pass the ulta entry, reverse the entry. Reverse the entry, sir. What is our main entry? This is the main entry. Reverse the entry. What is the reverse entry, sir? Sham account debit to bills receivable account. Reverse now what, sir? Now he is not paying the money. So number inna panno, sir? Cancel panno bill. Correct? Yes or no? Second case what, sir? Here also. Now here, if you want to cancel, now always compare now this entry with what, sir? You compare the discount entry with what, sir? Your main entry. Anything is going to cancel it. What left, my dear student? Sham and bank. Reverse that entry. What is the entry, sir? Sham account debit to bank account. What I am trying to say, whenever you pass the discounting entry, your main job is what, reverse. Endorse. When you endorse the bill with is your creditors. Entry will be your sham account debit to what, sir? Creditors. Discount bill is with a bank. Entry will be what, sir? Sham account debit to bank. In the bill sent for collection, where is the bill, sir? Bill with a bank. What is the entry, sir? Sham account debit to bill sent for collection. Are you able to understand? Wherever bill, it will come in the credit side and drawee will come in the debit side. Are you getting my point? Wherever bill it is. And retaining the bill, again same thing. What is the entry, sir? Sham account debit to, where is the bill, sir? With a drawer we write your bills receivable account. Is it clear? Yes or no? So I again repeat, we can retain the bill, you can endorse the bill, you can discount the bill, you can send for collection. Wherever bill is there, wherever bill is there, the bill in the pannoninga credit report, then only it will get what, sir? Cancel. Is it clear? And if there is a noting charges, if there is what, sir? Noting charges, that you should add, because noting charges is what, sir? Is the expense of the drawee, not a drawer. Noting charges ಯಾರು expense, sir? Drawee would expense, not a drawer would expenses. Correct? Always remember that. Is it clear to you? Yes or no? No. But can you tell me who will pay the noting charges? Drawee or drawer? Drawee. Always noting charges will be paid by the person who is holding the bill. The person who is holding the bill, he will pay the noting charges, and he will collect that money from whom, sir? From the next person, that means from the drawee. For example, I retain the bill. Who will pay the noting charges, sir? I will pay the noting charges, and I will collect that noting charges from whom, sir? From the drawee. Are you getting my point? If I discounted the bill, who will pay the noting charges? Bank. Oi, are you getting my point? And bank will collect the noting charges from whom, sir? From me. And I will collect from the noting charges from whom, sir? From the drawee. Ultimately, noting charges is an expense. Whose expense, sir? Drawee would expenses. But who will pay, sir? The person who is holding the bill. Is it clear? Yes or no? Right? Boys, are you able to understand? If I endorse the bill, who will pay the noting charges, sir? Who will pay the noting charges? That are our creditors. He will collect the money from whom, sir? From drawer. And drawer will collect from whom, sir? Drawee. This sequence you should remember always. Correct? Always it has to go by the route. First, the person is holding the bill, he will pay the noting charges, he will collect from the before party, and that party will collect from whom? Drawee. Is it clear? Yes or no? Right? So with this, your discounting bill is completed. Is it clear? Yes or no? Sums podlamaipo? Yes or no? Sir, adakagada nagu waiting. Correct? We are waiting for that only, right? To solve the sum, right? Okay. Now, illustration number 2. Right? No customer sum solve பண்ணலாமா? Customer sum? Or first இத solve பண்ணி customer sum பண்ணலாம். Okay, fine. So let's solve this sum first. Okay. Start பண்ணலாமா? Yes. Okay. So illustration number 2, who is going to read with fire, with energy? Yes. What is your name? Deepika. Okay. Santosh. My friend name also Santosh. Yes. Really, I have one friend, his name is Santosh. Yes, ma Deepika padi. Yes, what will be the entry? First thing, X sold goods to Y for 20,000. X drew the bill. In this case, who is the drawer? Fast. X. Who is the drawee? Y. Correct? So X sold goods to Y. What entry X will pass? What entry X will pass? Y account debit to sales account. What entry Y will pass? Purchase account debit to X account. Thereafter, X will draw the bill. He will draw the bill, give the bill to drawee. Drawee will accept, sign, give the bill to whom, sir? Drawee. X. What entry X will pass? Bills receivable account debit to Y account. What entry Y will pass? X account debit to bills payable. Y account Y pair varakulada. Correct? Yes or no? Right? So what is the entry? What is the entry? X account debit to bills payable. Next, on the due date, what happens, sir, on the due date? What happened on due date? X retain the bill till the date of maturity. So who will pay the money to whom? Who will pay the money to whom? Y will pay the money to X. When Y pay the money to X, what is the entry? Cash account debit to bills receivable account. What entry Y will pass? Bills payable account debit to cash account. புரியுதா இல்லடா? Easy or difficult? Jolly jolly தானே? Yes or no? ஆமா. Okay. Come to the next one. Answer பார்க்கக்கூடாது. கரெக்டா? Answer பார்க்கக்கூடாது. Yes. Come to the next one. Second one. X discounted the bill at the 12% per annum from his bank on Jan 1st. Now, what is the entry, sir? What is the entry? First is everything is same. Discounting entry is what, sir, here? Bank account debit, discount account debit to bills receivable account. What entry Y will pass? No entry. Yes. On the due date, who will pay the money to whom, sir? Y will pay the money to the bank. Correct? Pass the entry. Pass. I hope you are writing. Yes or no? Yes. Done. Okay. Do it. Do it. Anyone can tell me the discount amount? How much will be the discount amount? How much will be the discount amount? 600. How you got 600, ma? Into 3 by 12. Where they have mentioned 3 months? Okay. Right? Very good. So it will be 20,000 into 12% into 3 by 12, which comes to 600. Is it 600 only coming? Yes. Okay. So what will be the journal entry, sir? Bank account debit, discounting charges account debit to bills receivable account, that is 20,600, and there is a 19,400. Correct? So first like this, you should write like this. That is cash discount to bills received. So here it will come 20,600 and this is 19,400, right? Can you tell me third case? X endorsed the bill to his creditor. So what will the entry, sir? So who is endorsing the bill, sir? X to his creditor Z. What is the entry then? Z account debit to bills receivable account. Don't write X. Don't write X. Z account debit to bills receivable. What entry Y will pass? No entry. Very good. How much is the amount, my dear student? How much is the amount? It's 20. My dear student, suppose X need to pay Z. Let's say 21,000. அப்போ என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க நீங்க? X need to pay to Z. How much, sir? 20,000. So he had just given what, sir? Bill. Bill is how many rupees, sir? 20 da. But எவ்வளவு pay பண்ணனும்? 21,000 pay பண்ணனும். So he is paying 1,000 less na. அப்போ என்ன பண்ணனும் நான் கேக்குறேன்? For full settlement. For what, sir? Full settlement kaga he is giving the bill of 20,000 to Z. What entry X will pass? Can you tell me? So we can say like this. Listen. That is Z account debit, which is 21,000. Correct? To bills receivable. How much, sir? 20,000. To what? To bank. To bank. 1,000 is okay. To what? Bank. The answer is no. He is not paying the cash. He is giving this bill for full and final settlement. Appo enga enna varu, sir? To discount varu. Is it clear? Yes or no? Right? So I hope they may ask you in the exam. Okay, come to the fifth case. Hey, book enga, notebook enga? Neither. You are writing or not? Okay. Sorry. Okay. Fine. Come to the fourth one. X retained the bill and he sent the bill to the bank for what, sir? Collection. Yes or no? So what will be the entry then? What is the entry, sir? What will be the journal entry? So first he will pass the entry called bill sent for collection account debit to bills receivable account, and then he will receive the money na. Therefore he will pass the entry, what sir? Bank account debit to bill sent for collection account. Are you getting my point? So I can like this. First he will write a bill sent for collection to what sir? Bills receivable. Upon a due date, who will pay the money to whom, my dear student? Who will pay the money to whom? Drawee will pay the money to the bank, and bank will give the money to whom, sir? Drawer. Hey, are you getting my point? Bank will give the money to the drawer, correct? What entry they will pass then? Will pass the entry bank account debit to what, my dear student? Bill sent for collection. And the render entry what? Is it clear? Yes or no? Yes, girls, are you able to understand, ma? Right? Okay. Please pass the entry. Okay. Come to the illustration 3, dishonoring of the bill. Yes, who can pass this entry? First case, illustration number 3. Illustration number 3. Start ma. Tell me the journal entry. First case. X sold goods to Y for 15,000. Immediately drew upon a bill for how many months, sir? 3 months. And on the date of maturity, the bill get what, sir? Dishonor. Who paid the noting charges? How much is the noting charges? 50 rupees. Pass the entry in the books of X and Y when the bill was kept by Mr. X till the date of maturity. Right? So please draw the journal entry. Right, everyone? I hope you are writing the journal entry. Correct? Yes. So write down fast. These all are, which bill? Trade bill. Okay, wow. These all are which bills are? Trade bill. Trade bill means what, my dear student? Anyone can tell me? What do you mean by trade bill? Are those bills which are drawn for a commercial purpose. Okay, wow. Those bill which are drawn for commercial purpose, we call that bill as a trade bill. Yes, done. Yes, fast. Complete, ma? Don't copy from the book, right? Yes, everyone. Completed case 1, right? So can you tell me the journal entry for case 1? Y account debit to, okay, on the end. In the books of Y, what is the entry? Purchase account debit to X account, correct? Next. Very good. Next. Tell me. Y oda book place ulla. Varada. Varada. Okay. Next. Next. What entry will you pass for this? Ah. என்ன சொல்ற? What is this? debit, okay, Y account debit to, very good, to bills receivable, to, yes, to cash account. Who will pay the noting charges here, sir? The person who is holding the bill. I told you in the first case, who is holding the bill, sir? X. So from whose pocket money will go, sir? From X sort of pocket the money will go. So to cash account. Yes or no? So what entry Y will pass then? Yes. What entry Y will pass? Don't worry, pass slowly, slowly. What entry Y will pass? Absolutely. Dishonor entry. Sorry. In the books of Y. In the books of Y. Y what a book in the entry pass. Dishonor entry. Have I taught you dishonor entry in the books of Y? In the books of drawing? No? Okay. So in the books of drawing, if the bill get dishonored, now what is the entry? Listen. Entry will be reverse the main entry. What was our main entry? Our main entry was X account debit to bills payable. Correct? இந்த entry நீங்க என்ன பண்ணணும் sir? Dishonor ஆகும்போது reverse பண்ணணும். Reverse na opposite. So what entry will become that? Bills payable account debit to X account. Yes or no? Right? Yes. But noting charges is whose expenses, sir? Y or the expenses. So expense will have which balance, sir? Debit balance. So write debit side. What we write, sir, here? Noting charges account. So entry will become bills payable account debit, noting charges account debit to X account. Yes or no, right? So because in the books of Y, I haven't taught you. So please write this entry, dishonor entry in the books of Y. Please mention that dishonor entry in the books of Y. Dishonor entry in the books of Y. What is the dishonor entry, my dear student? That is bills payable account debit to bills payable account debit, noting charges account debit to X account. Always remember, whenever you pass dishonor, reverse the main entry. Now main entry in what is the main entry? X to bills payable. And the reverse panikongo, ulta opposite left. So bills payable towards sir X. Noting charges expenses of the add panikonga avlada. Yes? Is it clear? Okay. Now can you tell me now what is this? In this case, now you can tell me, right? So what is the dishonor entry in the books of Y? Bill receivable or bills payable? Correct? Yes, very good. So in the books of Y, it will come bills payable account debit, which was 20,000 or 15,000. 15,000, okay, which was 15,000. 15,000. Then what will come, sir? Noting charges account, which was how much, sir? 50 to X account. How much, sir? 15,050. Is it clear? Right? Yes. Can you tell me second case? Second case. When the bill was discounted by Mr. X with his bank immediately at the rate of 12% per annum. Now, inna panno, sir, please focus. First one, X, Y, correct? Yes or no? First, what will happen, sir? You know all these entries, sales and all, correct? Yes? But you should write the entry in the exam, okay? I write here from here, bills receivable account debit to Y account, then X account debit to bills payable account. How much amount? How much amount? 15,000, 15,000. Now, what X did, sir? X discounted the bill with a bank. What entry X will pass then? Bank account debit, discounting charges account debit to bills receivable. How much? 15,000. Discount how much? Very good. And balance will be what, sir? Bank. He won't pass any journal entry. Yarapa, Y will not pass any journal entry. On the due date, what happened? On a due date, what will happen? Y need to pay the money to whom, sir? Bank. But have we paid the money? No. That means bank will ask the money to whom now? To X. Always remember, this is the case. In the bills of exchange, Where is the bill, sir? With a bank. Primary responsibility is Y, to pay the money to the bank. Okay, wa? Concept point. Whenever we draw the bill, primary responsibility to make the payment falls on drawee. Primary drawee should pay the money. If the drawee failed to pay the money, then the responsibility comes to the drawer. Are you getting my point or not? Now listen. For example, my dear student, this X is there. He draw the bill upon Y. This X is discount the bill with a bank. On the due date, who will pay the money to whom, sir? Y will pay the money to the bank. If Y fail to pay, up now, sir, bank will collect the money from X, and X will collect the money from whom, sir? Y. In the money chain le povadu. Are you getting my point or not? Yes. There can be many situations like X given bill to Y, Y given bill to, let's say, Z, Z given bill to W. X draw the bill upon, let's say, M. Primary, who will pay the money to whom, sir? M will pay the money to W. But M failed to pay. Up to what? W will collect from the Z, Z will collect from Y, Y will collect from X, and X will collect from. But who will pay the noting charges? Here, who will pay the noting charges? W will pay the noting charge. Who is having the bill? Yaara kuda bill irukku, avada noting charges pay pannu. And W will collect the noting charges from whom, sir? From Z. Z will collect from Y. Y will collect from X, and X will collect from M. Whose expense is that? M mode expenses. Hey, are you getting my point or not? Puride illa avanga correct? Purile unaka. Enna purila sollu na explain pannala thirupi. Idha. See, very simple thing. Listen, my dear student, please focus. See, one bill is there. X draw. X draw the bill upon, let's say, on M. Okay, va? X given bill to, let's say, Y. Endorse the bill. Y given bill to whom, sir? Z. Z given bill to whom, sir? Let's say M. Do M no? Z given bill to, let me cancel this. Z given bill to, yes, correct? On the due date, who will pay the money to whom? In this case, who will pay the money to whom? M will pay the money to S. Idana chain le varunu in the mari. But M failed to pay. M failed to pay. Appo, what S will do? What S will do? He will collect the money from Z. Z will collect from Y. Y will collect from, and X will collect from. Primary is the M responsibility, drawee responsibility. If the drawee failed to pay, the responsibility is shift to whom, sir? Drawer. Are you getting my point or not? Are you getting my point? But who will pay the noting charges? In this case, who will pay the noting charges? Yes, will pay them. So, yara pocket in the cash velile po, sir? Yes. And yes will collect from whom, sir? Z will collect from, Y will collect from, and X will collect from whom? And yaroda expenses is the M expense. So who will record the noting charges as expense in the book, sir? M. Are you able to understand? Yes or no? Right, boys? Right? Girls, last row. Is it clear to you? Yes. In exam, they may ask you in the MCQ form this chart. Okay, fine. So up to this, is it clear, my dear students? Okay. Now, come to next one. What is the case number 3? When bill was endorsed to whom, sir? X. Now you pass the entry and tell me. When bill is endorsed to X, what will be the in favor of his creditors? Z. Correct? Now pass the entry first. Tell me only the which entries are endorsement entry, okay, va? And dishonoring entry. 2 entry you should pass me in the books of X, in the books of Y. What will be the endorsement entry in the books of X, and dishonor entry in the books of X as well as in the books of Y. Yes. Who will tell me correct answer fast? Who is going to tell me the correct answer? Okay, done. Sai. Okay. Yes. Yes. Completed. So what entry X will pass, my dear students? In the books of X, that is okay. Sales and all now normal entry, correct na? That you know. You don't tell me that. Only endorsement entry, and which entry I need? Dishonor entry. So he endorsed to Z. So Z account debit to bills. Very good. Ra. Dishonor entry now. What is the dishonor entry in the books of X? Yes. What is the entry, sir? Y account debit. Where is the bill with a Z? To Z account. How much amount will come? Huh? Noting charge inge varo. Here the noting charge. You tell me the amount. How much amount will come? Will it come 15,000? 15,050. So will I write here any cash here? No. Yeah. Because who paid this cash, sir? Z. Who paid that cash, sir? Z. So Z will collect from whom, sir? X. So in the amount lay itself, it will write. You have to write what, sir? You know. This amount itself will come, you know how much? 15,050. 15,050. Hey, put the illada. Huh? Z. Z has to pay extra money. Noting charges na in. You have to notarize the bill to the notary public that this bill got dishonor. For that they charges some money, 50 rupees, 100 rupees to the lawyer. So the bill kaga illa. They are saying the bill got dishonor. Other kaga they are charging that amount. So you should not reduce from the bill. We are giving extra money to inform, to say that this bill is dishonor. We are not discounting the bill and all. The bill got dishonor. Okay, wa? Yes. Is it clear? Hey, put the illa, girls. Last. Yes. Okay. What into Y will pass now? ஆமா எப்போவுமே ரிவர்ஸ் பண்ணி தான் பாஸ் பண்ணு. சொல்லு. ரிவர்ஸ் இன்டி தான் பாஸ் பண்றோம். நம்ம எங்கேக்குள்ள ரிவர்ஸ் தான் வரும். எப்படி தெரியுமா? சொல்லட்டுமா? நீங்க பாரு. See, what is the first entry our? Bills receivable to what, sir? Y. Correct? Approve. Next entry is what, sir? Z account debit to what? Bills receivable. Bill receivable got cancelled. What left? Approve. Reverse the entry. Then no pass. Okay, next one. So my dear student, next one, can you tell me in the books of Y, what is the dishonor entry? Bills payable account debit, noting charges account debit to, very good, to X account. How much you know? 15,050, 15,000. If you analyze this entry, you will understand. Now please focus. Please analyze. Now, how much X will pay to Z? How much X will pay to Z? 15,050. And how much X will collect from the Y? How much Y will pay to X? It is the receivable, na? It is the payable. Are you able to understand? How much the receivable to X, sir? From Y? 15,000. It is a receivable from Y. Same way for the Y, it is a payable. To whom, sir? To the X. It has to be same amount always. What is receivable for one person? Na? It will always what, sir? Payable to other person. Is it clear? Right? Inform, who will inform? X will inform him. When you draw the noting charges, they will mention the charges and all. They will mention, right? So based on that only Y will know. And first thing, when the bill get dishonor, we inform the Y na, that we are going to notarize the bill. You may ask me, sir, yeah, நம்ம notarize பண்ணணும். Correct இல்லையா? Tomorrow if anything happen, it's a legal document that you haven't paid me the money. So that become a legal evidence to sue him in the court always, right? That's why they notarize the bill. Okay, anyway, I hope it is clear to everyone. Yes, or do you have any doubt here? Any doubt? Simple question na, right? Okay. Okay, this sum will be give as a homework. Okay wa? Yes or no? So first you read the sum and let's see whether you can do as a homework or not. Yes, on February 1st, X sold goods to Y for 18,000. 3,000 were paid immediately and the balance accepting 3-month bill drawn upon him by whom, sir? X. X draw the bill upon him bill. On the date of the maturity, Y requested to X to cancel the old bill. Oh, this is what, sir, now? Cancellation of old bill. Earlier what we discussed, sir? Dishonoring of the bill. So next you write down the concept cancellation of the old bill. When cancellation of bill, right? Cancellation of bill. Now there are only two concepts left. One is now that is called accommodation bill. I hope you heard this accommodation bill. Yes? No? Have you heard the accommodation bill? Yes? No? Okay, no problem. Cancellation of bill. What is the cancellation of bill means? Cancellation means nothing but dishonoring of the bill. Write down. Cancellation of bill means dishonoring of the bill. Cancellation means what, sir? Dishonoring of the bill. Write down. On the due date, next, on the due date, when drawee failed to pay the money, on the due date, when drawee failed to pay the money, he may cancel the bill, he may cancel the bill and request for what, sir? Request for a new bill. For the new period. Request for a new bill. Now listen. Now please focus. My dear student, now please focus. Suppose, now listen, one example I will give you, then one sum we will do. Okay, suppose there is a X, there is a Y. Now what happened? X have drawn the bill for 20,000. Please listen very, very carefully now. X have drawn a bill upon Y for 20,000. The moment he draw the bill, he will pass the entry. What, sir? Bills receivable account debit to what, sir? Y account. Correct? Yes or no? What entry Y will pass, sir? Y will pass the entry called X account debit to bills payable. Right? On the due date, now who will pay the money to whom, sir? Y will pay the money to X. But Y told to X that I don't have money, so I won't pay the money to you. You please dishonor the bill. You please cancel the bill and create a new bill for a fresh period. So in this case, what happened? X will cancel the bill. When X is cancelling the bill means what? We are dishonoring the bill. Nama inna panna poro, sir? Nama dishonor panna poro bill. So nama dishonor panambodu. What entry we pass here? Reverse the entry. Correct? What entry? What will be the entry? X account debit to bills receivable. Correct? Amava illa. Here what is the entry, sir? Bills payable account debit to X account. How much, sir, here? 20,000. 20,000. Idorigo puridada? Yes or no? But now you tell me, will the X accept the bill for further period without any extra money? No. What he will do, sir? He definitely will ask, sir, extra money. Oh, are you getting my point or not? He will definitely ask, sir, some extra money, because he is giving extra time, na. When he give the extra time, definitely he will ask, my dear student, extra money, na. That extra money we call as the interest. That extra money we call as what, sir? Interest. Now the question is, the interest is there, na. That is the income for the drawer or expense for the drawer? Interest is a income or expense? Income. And income will have which balance, sir? Credit balance. Oh, are you able to understand? Interest. Who will charge the interest? X. Drawer. To whom, sir? Y. Drawee. If the X is charging the interest, now the X in income, Y in expense. Income will have which balance? Credit balance. Expense will have which balance? Debit balance. So X will pass what entry? X will pass the entry called to interest. To what, sir? Interest. And who will pay this interest, sir? Y. So what entry will pass for the interest? Y account debit to interest account. What entry Y will pass, sir? What entry Y will pass? What entry Y will pass? Y will pass the entry called interest account debit to. Very good, because it is an what, sir? Expense for the Y. Are you able to understand? Nanba, purida unaga? Yes or no? Now he will draw the new bill, na? So suppose interest is, let's say, 1000. Interest how much, sir? 1000. Appo new bill will be what amount? 21,000. So what is the entry then for new bill, sir? What is the entry? Bills receivable account debit to Y account. How much amount will be? 21,000. 21,000. Purida illada? Yes or no? What entry Y will pass then? Y will say X account debit to bills payable. How much, my dear student? 21,020. Are you getting my point? Now listen. Now Selva is asking, sir, suppose he paid some money immediately, na? Bill is how much, sir? 20,000. Bill is how much, sir? 20,000. Okay, 20,000 illa, but he have 5,000, sir. How much he is having? 5,000. No problem. Before this interest, how much he is paying, sir? 5,000. How much he is paying? 5. What entry we pass here? Cash account debit to Y account. Yeah, sir. Number kita cash worth. And who is giving this cash, sir? Y. What is the entry, sir? Cash account debit to Y account. What entry Y will pass, sir? X account debit to cash account. Now he will draw the bill on which amount? How much amount he will draw the bill now? 21,000? No. He will draw the bill for 15,000 plus interest. Are you getting my point? He will draw the bill for how much, sir? 15,000 plus interest. That is 1,000. Appo, again you will have one doubt. What doubt, sir? The interest irkana, sir. Will you calculate on 20,000 or 15,000? Oi. Right? You said the new bill should be how much? 16. Okay, sir. The interest will be on 15 or 20? 15. Number kita evlo kaas varunu. Are you getting my point? Purida illada. Are you able to understand? So the interest will be calculated like this: 15,000 into rate into my dear student, time factor. Time factor na inna, sir, new bill period how much? 2 month, 3 month, 4 month. Purida illaya? Yes or no? Are you getting my point? Hey, purida illaya, boys and girls? Jolly purida illada, boys and girls. Are you able to understand? Yes or no? Very good. That is what I need. Very good. So it is clear up to this, right? Okay. Now I hope you wrote all these things, correct? Have you taken running notes and all? If not, tomorrow you will be getting the material, then tomorrow you can check. Okay. So my dear student, illustration number 4. Now in this case, நம்ம entry pass பண்ணலாமா fast? Shall we draw the entry? Yes. Now please solve the sum, illustration number 5. Everyone, please do the illustration number 5. Okay, 4. Okay, fine. Illustration number 4. 4 vechikkonga, no problem. Right? Yes, please do the illustration number 4. Please do illustration number 4. So first one, So you don't worry, in 6 days our portion will get over. Okay, we'll make sure that 6 days, your end of the 6th day, your portion will get over. Okay, that much I will make sure for you people. Don't worry. Okay, you don't think that we are going very slow or fast. In 6 days our portion will get over, right? Because we don't have notes today for this entry and all, right? Once tomorrow if we get notes now, you don't have to copy anything, you just will have that notes. Okay, yes everyone, done. Shall we solve the sum? Shall I solve the sum? You want to try or shall I solve the sum? You want to try? Okay, try it then fast. Yes. Once you're done, let me know. Yes. Okay, done. Okay, so what is the first entry you have passed in the books of X? You should tell me simultaneously, X and Y. Okay, so what is the first entry you pass? Okay, okay, okay. So you can pass like this also. You can pass first Y account debit to sales account 18,000, 18,000. Then we pass the bank account debit to Y account. How much, my dear student? 3,000, 3,000. Right? Like this you can pass. Right? Next. Bank to X, wrong. X account debit to bank account. How much, sir? 3,000, 3,000. Okay, next. Very good. Bills receivable account debit to Y, 15, 15. Correct? In the books of Y, 15,000, 15,000. Correct? Next. Is there any noting charges? No noting charges. Okay, very good. In the books of Y, very good. Excellent. Next. Okay, you calculate like 15,000 into 12% into 2 by 12. Very good. How much you got interest? 300. Very good. Next. X account. Very good. Yes, good. Next. Wow, excellent. Yes, girls, are you able to understand? Yes or no? Right? New bill will be how much, sir? 15,300. Right? Don't see the answer in the book. Right? I hope you are able to solve the sums. Correct? Illada? Ante illada? Right? Okay. Next, yes, on the due date, bill will get matured. 100% it will get matured only. So entry in the books of X is what? In the books of Y, bills payable account debit to cash or bank account. Is it clear? Yes, feeling comfortable or not? Girls, right? Okay. My dear student, now please come to the this sum. Can you do as a homework then? Rebate is one concept. Rebate on bill. Anyone can tell me what do you mean by rebate on bill? Rebate na inna, rebate on bill. Don't study that income tax, okay? Income tax rebate, section 87A, right? Yes, okay. So rebate na inna, rebate on bill na inna, in bills of exchange. Yes, whenever the drawee pays the money before the maturity date, we call as what, sir? Rebate. Before the maturity date. Now please try to understand. Suppose we draw the bill, we draw the bill for 3 months. We draw the bill for how many months, sir? 3 months. We draw the bill on 1/4/2024. He paid the money on 1/6/2024. So rebate will be for how many months? How many months before he made the payment? 2 months. So he is eligible to get the rebate for how many months, sir? 2 months or 1 month? 1 month before only he make the payment. 1/4/16. So how many months before he is making the payment? 1 month. So he should calculate the rebate for how many months, sir? 1 month. So rebate for the drawer, expense or what? Rebate for the drawer is expense or what, sir? Expense. Yeah, sir. Drawer is making the payment before the due date. For the drawer is what, sir? Income. For the drawer is what, sir? Income, dana, because he is making the payment before the due date. So whenever there is a what, sir? Rebate. Whenever the drawee pays the money before due date, our entry will become like this. Our entry will be bank account debit, rebate on bill account debit towards, sir? Bills receivable. Correct? In the books of drawing, what entry drawing will pass? Bills payable to bank to rebate. Oi, put the illada. Are you getting my point? So bank account debit, rebate account debit to bills receivable. In the books of drawee, it is a bills payable account debit to rebate towards, sir? Cash, because drawee ke rebate na income. He is making the payment before the due date. Put the illada. Yes, girls, are you able to understand or not? Whenever drawee pays the money before the due date, we call as what, sir? Rebate. Bill met before the due date. Rebate on bill discounted. Is it clear? Yes or no? Right, boys? Yes. You can copy these 2 entries. Right? This is in the books of drawer, in the books of drawee. Right? Okay. So, yes. So, my dear student, this question is based on what, sir? Rebate on bill discounting only. So, after lunch break is what time? Lunch break? 1 o'clock. Oh. So after the lunch, only one concept left, that is called accommodation bill. Many times they have asked that concept. Okay, I don't know how many of you are aware of that concept. So accommodation bill, once we completed, the chapter will get over. Then we start with the depreciation chapter, small chapter also, that is will take 1 hour, right? Okay. So after we'll start the depreciation, and once the depreciation over, we'll try to take the rectification of error chapter. Is that clear? So all this will go, because when you do the final account, you cannot do the final account without this chapter. Okay, so because of that, we need to complete this chapter and then we can do the final account. Is that clear? Right? So okay, my dear students, after the lunch break, how many minutes lunch break? 1 hour you want lunch break? Oh, usually 1 hour. Okay, genuinely how many minutes you want, that I'm asking? 45 minutes, okay, wa? Right? Now anyway, okay, now you come at 2 o'clock, right? Okay, so 2 o'clock we'll resume, we'll start at 2 o'clock, okay, wa? Now listen, disclaimer, don't eat curd rice. The curd rice okay, wa? And don't eat 100%. Correct? Keep something empty, like 75%. And the money is correct? Some students will eat 200%. And the money is okay, wa? Right? Purida illada. Okay, thank you so much, my dear student. We'll meet again after the lunch break. Thank you.